Last session, you guys explored the Upside Down part of it, and you ended up passing through a tunnel with like a dribble of wine, ending in a room with a figure dressed in black sitting up out of a sarcophagus, who you've been told is probably a vampire.
I mean, with Karen's interest in the occult, would she recognize a vampire?
We were told a vampire was here, and then a guy sat up out of a coffin.
That's true.
Does he sparkle?
I think at this point she's fairly clued in.
Does he sparkle? No, he does not sparkle. Also, the room in the real world was filled with what seemed like sunlight. This room is just got like candles on the wall, some candelabras, very gothic and spooky.
So this is definitely the room about the undead hating sunlight.
Yeah, it's the same. It's in the same spot as that. You can it's just the doors closed. Like there's a block in the hallway blocking it, but you can see that block. It's definitely that same room. It's just there's no sunlight here.
Is there a way, like an obvious mechanism to remove the block from this side, or did like the vampire put it there with his super strength?
You don't see any mechanisms at first glance.
Okay.
Do I see... Well, I guess he would be down in the coffin. I was going to say, do I see any weapons or armament on the vampire? Not that the vampire isn't scary enough by itself.
Armament, like armor, no. He's just dressed in black. He does appear to have a sword on him. And as he sits up, he looks over at you and smiles and says, "Well, hello, y'all."
Oh, God.
Karen is just gonna like immediately, like slowly, this like huge grin just sets into her face. Like, this might be the best day ever.
I'm invisible, so I'm purposely not talking.
Okay. It says, "Oh, it's been quite a long time since anybody found their way down in here. So nice to have some company."
Hello?
"Oh, hi there. Don't you look special?" "Are you just so cute? You look good enough to eat, don't you know?" That's just a little joke, you understand. What brings you down here into my humble abode?"
We were searching for something. You wouldn't know a way out of here, would you?
"Oh, I do declare I might have a key. I might have a way for you all to get out of this strange place, this prison in which we are entombed." And for a moment, the genial facade breaks, and his and you like the fangs come out for a moment, but then it goes back to this kind of overly smiley Southern Belle sort of character. His voice, if you guys know what Lindsey Graham sounds like, he basically sounds like Lindsey Graham.
Oh, God.
This is my favorite vampire that's ever existed ever. The only way he would be better is if he was a Southern judge.
Karen, I have so many questions, but I just don't want to be rude.
Oh, Karen doesn't want to be rude. Miss, how did you die in the first 5 minutes of the game?
Yeah, but she likes vampires. She's like very curious, and she doesn't have a lot of opportunity. Although that was an excellent question. She might ask that again.
Fair enough.
So what were you guys looking? Do you tell him what you're looking for?
A way out?
Well, I do have. I was assigned here. I am bound here by the great Acererak. Have you heard of him? He is giving me the key, for you understand. But I do need and unfortunately, I am also bound to defend it. And part of that is, it is just too hard to bear. I couldn't possibly.
Well, we definitely aren't here to attack you, so you don't have anything to defend against.
Yes, well, unfortunately, if you don't get this key, you're never getting out of this prison. And again, he's looking at you and kind of licks his lips a little bit, and like he's twitching a little, like he's Southern fried. It's almost like a Southern fried meth head. All of a sudden, I am just so hungry that if you step any closer, I won't be able to resist. The wine is there to tempt me and taunt me. I cannot drink it, but it looks so much like delicious blood.
Theron's gonna take a few steps back against the wall.
That's probably for the best.
Manager's gonna stand his ground and ask, "Why did he bind you here?"
Oh, because I'm a very dangerous, dangerous man.
And what did you do to deserve to be bound here?
Well, I don't think I deserve it at all. But unfortunately, Serac made a deal with my lord Count Strahd van Zarevich, the first vampire. And Strahd told him my real name, so I am bound until he frees me.
Is there another way that you could possibly be freed?
You all look like such kind creatures. Perhaps one of you would be willing to step on over here and let me just have a little nibble, just a little bite. While I'm distracted, surely another one of you could sneak in and grab the key.
Karen's like having trouble not raising her hand. Like, will it turn me into a vampire?
Well, you would just have to wait and see that, wouldn't you, dearie? You just look sweet as pie.
Do I know if simply being bit would turn her into a vampire, or whether there's some like method to it?
Give me an Arcana check, or religion, I guess. Arcana or religion.
Boy.
Oh, God damn it, Karen.
Oh, great. Good job, Arcana character.
Good job, Paladin.
All right, guys, it's been a month, but we are right back to it.
I don't have religion or Arcana, so
Yeah, I don't even.
I'll check.
I am proficient in Arcana. That's just.
I don't know shit.
I don't know either.
None of you ever heard of vampires before.
Apparently not.
But Theron's going to be looking really scared. Then all of a sudden, his countenance is going to change a little bit. I think I might have an idea. And I'm going to use that item we got off of Kayleen to summon a Regipig near the vampire.
You're giving him vegetables?
It's worth a shot.
I mean, they might have blood. We don't know. Wait, no, we've killed a couple of them, haven't we? Or, well, shit, you guys have. Zolan's been stuck in here for a long time.
Yeah. Would you remember if they have blood or not?
Apparently, I like the idea of you doing this there, and it's okay if I play it out.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. So you summon the thing next to him, and the vampire hisses, and his face goes all Nosferatu. And he reaches down and grabs the Vegapig, and he just like snaps it in half. But there's no blood; it's just sap leaking out. And he snarls and tosses it aside and says, "You mock me. You mock me, and I shall not have it, friends. That was quite rude."
It was worth a shot.
Can't the paladin cast a spell that makes like agreements, like binding agreements or something like that?
I don't think so. What spell would that be?
I don't know. So like the one with like marriage and like all that other stuff, random situational.
So Karen wants to marry a vampire?
No, but I want to make an agreement that I'll let him feed off of me if he turns me into a vampire.
Why don't you just try to make that agreement?
Because I don't want him to lie to me.
Yeah, 'cause
if there
he
was like
wants-
the ability for a paladin to make like a binding promise, that would be awesome.
No, there's nothing.
That's unfortunate. Okay.
Where's Gaius when you need it? It got us into this mess. I'm sure, it could at least help.
Now that you guys have given it the sacrifice of the veggie, I mean, he's looking very irate, and like his chest is flaring. Like he keeps going between like Nosferatu and Southern Gentleman mode.
Theron's just going to be backing up against the wall, holding the panic button or his
Sure.
Mace of Terror very tightly.
Karen's like, I'm still super down to become a vampire. Just saying.
So
Alright.
when I was trapped in here, what was I told about this guy specifically? I know I was told about a vampire, but I don't remember what I was told exactly.
You were just told he was a guardian.
Okay.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Guys, I'm super great at stealth.
I will give you advantage since you are
Yeah, you are.
invisible.
He didn't need it.
All right. Give me a perception check to see if you can find the switch. You do, in fact, find a mechanism.
What is the mechanism?
There is like a you see it's not even like you see like a secret panel that you can slide aside and has a. Actually, I'm sorry, I'm misreading. It's not a panel. It's a secret panel, but it's like a push panel. So you push it and the thing goes up.
Okay, hidden stone in the wall that sinks in.
Right.
and-
Exactly.
Do you guys want to make a deal with this vampire?
I'm willing to approach the vampire if I can have like Mandrid there as like a bodyguard, like
The second you take a step forward,
sword on neck as I'm like being drunk from.
the second you step forward, I'm gonna step with you and like put my shield between you and him and say, "Wait, what are we doing?"
Oh god, this is bad.
I'll be over here near the baloney.
As you guys step forward, his hands are like going claw and then sinking back and going claw and sinking back.
I'll say,
I'll speak up and be like, I'm willing to let you drink from me. Like, but I want like Mandrid here as protection in case you try to go too far.
and I'll say, "Are you sure about this?"
But when I'm like latching onto me, I just want him like, like dethrone me very like.
The vampire says, "Agreed. Why don't we step over here behind this little pillar so we have some privacy?"
We could do it right here.
Ooh, kinky. So yeah, Garen, he will wrap you up in his cloak, all dramatic-like, and go to town.
All right, while he's doing that, I'm gonna
Um,
run over to the sarcophagus and look for the key.
Okay. What you find is a plate that is shaped like the sun. And has like a smiley face on it. Pat, what were you doing?
I'm gonna have my sword at the ready. Like, can I see how Karen's doing and what's going on under the?
Karen, what do you look like as you are having the most intense makeout session of your life?
Oh, is that what's happening?
I think that gnome had a pretty good lock on
Well,
Karen.
I mean, he's locked on your neck. You are getting the world's biggest hickey, basically.
I have my staff
I have my eyes squeezed shut and my fingers crossed. Like, please make me a vampire.
Do I see a key on him?
Not on the vampire, no.
I did just pick up a weird thing. Once I pick the plate up, I'm gonna kind of back up just in case.
Okay. Karen, you feel a bit weak in the knees, but he does eventually release you.
Okay.
Blood
nice
dripping,
guy.
blood dripping off of his fangs, and says, it has been so long. And he'll put you back up and pat you on the head and say, now I need a cigarette. and he will lay down in his sarcophagus. Your friend there by the door can open it. I will not bother you further.
I open the door.
Do I take any damage from that? Or
I'm going to whisper some stuff to you.
okay. Oh, okay.
Oh
So there are
boy.
more-
Karen's gonna turn and try to kill us all.
This is gonna be
So
real interesting for
we
y'all.
get a vampire, a monkey, and I'm pretty sure I'm turning into a goat.
Quoi?
Wha-
You're turning into a goat?
My character doesn't know this, but I, the player, have a pretty good idea that's what's happening as I use this stat.
Okay.
The staff came
It's
from the goat man.
It's the staff we stole from the goat man, and it's like the
Nice.
goat-shaped staff, and he is slowly like goat forming.
Nice.
I'm getting hairier about the ears, apparently, as of last session. I imagine, like, if I fall asleep, I'm making like goat sounds in my sleep too.
Must resist goat puns.
Oh, you've got to
Uh,
be kidding me!
Come on, that was bad.
I am the greatest of all time.
Assuming that the door opens, I am going to skitter out, remaining invisible.
Mandra's gonna put a hand on Karen and start pushing her out, like gently but forcefully pulling her.
Karen
pushing
will
her.
like lean slightly against Mandra's hands and like wave to the vampire before like turning and walking out.
As she leans against your hand there, Mandrid, she is very cold to the touch.
Great.
Fucking son of
All
a
right,
bitch.
Theron has been slowly inching across the wall, gets to the doorway, and
Do we remember anywhere in the right side up that would have had this sun plate thing on it? Or was there any place in that room we were just in where it looks like that thing fits?
No, but you do remember that room. This room in the right side up has sunlight shining through it.
Right, and that's what I'm trying to figure out, like, where to put the plate, basically, to make that happen. I didn't know if there was a piece in here that if we installed it, we would merge into the right side up, or whether we could just run around the wheel and be okay, or what.
There's no place you found. You could try running along the wheel. Didn't work the last time, and maybe it will now.
Do I notice that Karen is losing health?
Hmm?
You noticed she was cold, he said.
Yeah.
Do I notice that she's losing health? I see that her
Oh,
health
the
bar is
health
halfway
bar.
down.
Got it.
She looks a little weak in the knees.
I'm gonna cast blah, 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 blah.
Hold on, don't cast anything on me yet. I'm still like manipulating my character sheet. I'm not entirely sure what's going on yet, so too
Karen
early.
has become an
Give me a
undead, and your
second.
healing spell immediately kills her. It's like playing Divinity: Original Sin all over again. Oh no, Fane is dying. Let me heal him. Shit.
If I notice that you're weak, I'm gonna cast something on you to try to heal you.
Okay, I'm not. I am at full health.
I'll ask if you're feeling all right. I'll ask if you need any heal. And like I'll place a hand on you ready to, like, you feel like I'm about to start healing you.
Sorry, I'm typing. What was that?
I'll place a hand on you and I'll ask, are you sure you're feeling all right? And like I look like I'm about to start healing you. Like anytime you've ever seen me heal anybody, I'm making the same motions. I'm about to heal you.
Oh, Karen will
Like,
wave you
I'm
off
sure
and be
you-
like, "Oh no, just basking in the afterglow."
And I'll just look over to Theron and just mouth, Like, what the fuck?
I'm no longer in the room.
Where are you?
Down
I'm
the
pushing
hall
her
with
out
all
of the
the
room.
smart people.
Yeah, Karen, you're with me too. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm
I'm making sure everybody gets out of here before I head through the doorway. I'm like keeping an eye on the vampire just in case.
Well, the vampire sat down in the sarcophagus and closed the door. He's taking a nap.
Oh, okay. All right.
He's spent.
I'll make my way into the hallway there.
Do we think we can go up and around the loop, or do we need to find a place to place that plate?
I'm not really sure. Haven't been told much about any kind of keys or plates or anything like that.
As you guys walk towards it, you can feel it kind of pulling you up the loop.
I assume
Oh,
that
okay.
Karen's with me. Matt's just busy.
Yeah.
He's making some changes.
I'm just trying to remember where all my stuff's at. Making sure I got this right.
All right. I'll relay that to everybody.
Okay.
Actually, it does seem like this plate wants to go upwards.
Let's try and see if we can get out this time.
Hopefully, I've been stuck here for way too long.
Pat?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, so I thought somebody was saying something. Okay. So yeah, you guys walk up and around the loop, and when you come back down this time, you see the sunlight to your right, and you have the dead satyr body across the way. Or they do have to step over.
Wait, which loop? Where?
This loop. The one you're standing in front of. The hallway there.
Okay.
It curves up in a way, despite the fact that it must be represented by a flat hallway on the map.
Okay, so we go upward and through, or
Yeah, you go up and around, and you come back down into the same area you were. It looks exactly the same, except there's now a dead body that wasn't there in the upside down. And the room that was dark to your right is no longer dark, but instead is lit up by what appears to be sunlight.
all right, I'm head back in there then.
Okay. Yeah. Looks exactly the same, except it's full of sunlight. Let me describe it to you more than full, I guess. 1 second. Got to get to the right page, because I was not prepared. The room smells of wine. On a checkerboard marble floor, a gilded coffin sparkles in sunlight streaming down from the chamber's vaulted ceiling, which arches 12 feet overhead. 4 huge stone gargoyle heads, their mouths agape, protrude from the walls. Remind me, guys, who, if anybody, has spirits?
Eve has Moa.
Okay.
I've got the monkey whose name I can't remember at the moment.
Okay.
Wongo.
I've got the ring of the drop bear, but I don't have it on.
Gotcha. Moa will point out that he's been looking through your eyes, Evelyn, and none of the symbolism in this chamber matches any of his godly companions.
I asked Moa about the clue saying that the dead abhor sunlight. Is that not relevant to this room?
He didn't write those riddles. He has absolutely no idea. He doesn't mind the sunlight personally.
Yeah, I didn't know if he knew about the tomb construction in being bound here or whatever. Eve's gonna relay that to the group and say that I'm still invisible, I'm assuming. I don't think there's a time limit, question mark?
I think it's 1 hour. It hasn't been an hour yet.
Okay, then I'll assume once we get back to the right side up, I pop back visible. Eve's going to tell the group, the spirit of Moa is saying that room doesn't necessarily relate to any of the gods. Are we still looking to collect the artifacts, or should we just press deeper into the tomb and try to find the items that we've come here for? As a reminder, we do apparently know the trick when it comes to the room to the south with the glass cauldrons. I'm assuming it works the same way here in the real world that it did in that other dimension. It's so if we use that knowledge to our advantage, we can avoid some of the hardships we had.
Do we know the vampires don't like sunlight?
I'm going to say, despite your guys' miserable rolls, that would be enough of like a folk tale that you would know that they generally don't like sunlight.
Well, if this room over here is the room with the vampire, we should be mostly safe since there's sunlight. We could at least check it out and see if there's anything in the sarcophagus.
And that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Ken, there's a line of sight breaking dynamic lighting line right here, so we can't see into that room.
I apologize. I thought that was on the brick. 1 second.
There you go.
Thank you. I just wanted to actually be out of the room when Zolan's.
Okay.
Karen's like, if there's another vampire in there, somebody else is feeding him.
I'm not gonna open the sarcophagus just yet. I'm looking around to see if there's anything that matches the plate around the outside of it.
It matches the what? Oh, the plate?
The plate, yeah.
No, I mean, you guys apparently are now in the right side up, so it'll let you through the gravity chamber so you come back to the real world.
Okay.
If you don't want to do anything with it, I will gladly take the plate off your hands and store it in my bag.
I mean, I can hold it for now. It's fine. I'm gonna go on ahead and open the sarcophagus. Why the hell not?
Okay.
If he does that, I'll step in the room with him.
You
If
step
I
in.
see he's
Okay.
going to do that, yeah.
Okay, so you step into the room. When you open it, there is no vampire. What is in there is a wooden plaque, and you bend down, it says, "Drown your sorrows." Eve, above your head, that stone slab starts to sink down.
I join Theron further down the hallway, and I scream to the group. The door is closing.
I'm gonna try to make it out.
Okay. Zolan?
I think I'm
Wine,
screwed, man.
wine.
Yeah, I'm gonna head towards the wine and drink some of it.
No.
Okay.
I don't know.
Mandred, roll me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Or you get squished by a rock.
I'm gonna give you advantage because you're using your turn to get through it.
And I have a +4 because I get to roll a +4, I think.
Yes, a D4. Yeah, because he cast guidance.
No, he's talking about his paladin aura.
My aura.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you get a +4 for that, and you have guidance, so you get a D4 as well. Oh no, it's ability check. Never mind. Doesn't count for saves. But you do get to add 4 from your aura. Yes.
No, I'm probably gonna get squished.
Okay. Nope. You're right. You get through. It tears your cloak a bit, but you get through.
I love this cloak.
Yeah, I'm so stuck. Okay, it's fine.
Yep. Zolan, you're stuck. Also, what happens is as soon as the thing slams shuts, as you take a drink of the wine, you get hit in the face by like a jet of wine as all 4 jets just spray and start filling the room.
Oh boy. Okay.
Hey, Corey.
Uh-huh.
How is it playing a character for 1 session?
It's totally fine. I'm totally cool with it.
I'm gonna.
Let's see. How fast is the room filling up?
Let's see. This is number 2 for Theron.
Let's see here. It fills. I'm so glad you did that. It fills at the rate of 1 foot per round. Okay, so not terribly quickly.
Mandred's gonna.
After it takes 12 rounds to fill the tomb.
Mandred's gonna try to see if he can get his sword under the slab and lift it up or wedge it somehow and
That
get
is
it
a
open.
5 foot wide cube of a brick.
Yeah, but you can try. Give me an athletics check.
Can I help him?
Sure.
Can people help him? How wide
Yes.
is this thing?
One of you can help. That just gives advantage. So you have advantage on this check. Advantage. You actually do manage to lift it. You manage to lift it just a bit. So you can have some wine start leaking out. Not very quickly, but you can't lift the whole thing. It's thousands of pounds. But you are not able to crack it so the wine does leak out a bit. We'll say it's going to take more than 12 rounds. It will, in fact, take like 20 rounds for it to fill up. However,
leave something in there. I'll leave something in there to like keep it.
Okay.
Keep it open. I have a weapon of some sort, an extra sword or dagger.
Motherfucker be climbing the wall. I do two things. I scamper back to avoid my shoes getting wet from wine immediately, but I'm also thinking that this is about the perfect time for some of those stompy assholes from downstairs. So I just want to make sure that the coast seems clear.
Okay. Very good. So you do that. Zolan, you have some friends in the room with you there.
Oh boy.
You're going to get beat by wine tornadoes. Booze elementals.
Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay. Hey, not bad.
And Eve, yes, as you head over there, you do hear, in fact, a stompy thing heading your way.
Well, fuck my journal entry. I'm going to shout a warning to the group then and start running back. Unless you want me to wait on my turn in initiative.
Wait on your turn. Everybody go ahead and roll initiative. I was going to give it a surprise round, but you specifically said you were looking for it.
It's because I love you so much, kid.
No, it's fine. Good job playing. I would give you inspiration. We're not playing with inspiration.
I think 2 years is just about enough to know when your fuckery is gonna fuckery.
Yeah, I should have known with the sarcophagus, but I just gotta open stuff. I've gotta know.
BRB guys, I'm going to the upside down.
I mean, there could have been anything in that sarcophagus.
All right, Zolan.
Don't do that because he has the plate.
I mean, you can come get me, but stomping.
If I look over, do I see like the doors open a little bit?
I mean, you can't really notice that because you're more focused on the fact that there are 3 wine tornadoes heading your way.
Okay. If I don't notice it, then fuck it. I'm gonna go into a rage. And I'm gonna freaking rush this one right here and smack at it.
Okay.
+2 for rage. I guess for some reason that's not added there. Oh, I also get Divine Fury. And then 14 probably doesn't hit.
14 does hit, actually.
Oh, nice.
But I think we established I think we established last session that you only get Divine Fury on the first hit.
Oh, right. Okay, my bad. So
cool. All right, Theron.
Can we see under the Mandarin has this thing blocked open a little bit? Can we?
You could not see under it because there was wine pouring through.
Okay.
Yeah, think about the fact that the opening is the bottom, so any wine in the room is coming our way.
Yeah, so it's coming quite the pace. So Zolan, the wine is still filling up the room. It's going out through the bottom of that little door, but it's not going like the door is very small and the room is very big. This room is still going to fill with wine.
okay.
This is fine.
Alas, poor Zolan, we knew him for 1 week.
No, I think we knew him for a few hours.
At least we only had to listen to Corey whine for 1 session.
He's gonna be whining for a little while.
12 rounds.
Theron, could you stop making puns for 10 seconds and take your turn?
I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm thinking if I want to turn into some like fish or something and swim through the.
Fucking wine porpoise.
You did that on purpose.
I hate you all so much. To think I was looking forward to this.
You voluntarily came back to this shit.
To be fair, I was mostly just looking forward to playing this other fried vampire.
He was.
I feel like we didn't give you enough time to shine with him.
It was a joke that would have been very annoying for another 5 minutes. It was fine.
I think the duration was just about perfect.
Yeah.
I hope you know that he's my next Warlock patron.
Oh, good.
Southern fried vampire. So we hear the stompy thing coming from over here.
Yes. Well, you wouldn't have heard if you weren't looking for it, but you hear Evelyn shouting about it.
Okay. I'm going to turn around and prepare a thorn whip for when this thing comes through. If it gets
Okay. Excellent. So ready to action. First wine weird. Which one? This one? This one? Yeah, it's that one. Cool. This one you attacked previously. Makes it easy.
Did I get deleted off the initiative order?
I don't see you. Did you get yourself into the initiative order?
Yeah, I rolled it like a 9. Yeah, I rolled a 9. Sorry, I just was trying to see if I was ahead of Stompy or not, and then suddenly...
Stompy rolled a 0. You are ahead of him. All right. Very good. So wine weird. Rolling in public, which ain't no good. But that's fine. I just hide it now. So that misses. You managed to avoid its coils.
Wait, it has coils?
It's like a water snake.
Oh, okay.
I'm very glad it decided not to go in the room.
Yeah.
I'm glad I made it out. Sorry, bud.
I have mending for your cloak if you remind me at a later point.
No, I think Theron already casted it, and I would have thanked him.
No,
It
it was
takes like a full minute to cast. I just wanted to show you that I had it.
It's one action.
Maybe somebody linked the spell at the same time as me.
What's your AC, Corey? Corey. Zolan.
Sorry, my mic accidentally muted itself. It's 18.
18? Okay, so he hits you that time. You take 9 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled and restrained.
Halved.
Okay, so 4.
Okay.
And you are pulled towards the creature. So you will say, like, it's trying to pull you inside of itself.
Oh boy. Okay.
Evelyn.
Sounds kind of kinky.
It's that kind of session.
I guess I'm going to retreat behind Theron, despite the fact that that's going to put me in wine country. And prepare to cast... Firebolt. Actually, I'm going to prepare to cast Sacred Flame on that guy as soon as he comes around a corner.
Okay.
Actually, let me verify the distance on that.
Should be 30 feet.
Nope, it's 60. Cool, I'm good. Get back here and I'll prepare Sacred Flame.
All right. Next one hits you for another 10 bludgeoning damage, halved to 5. So you're double restrained now. It's a DC 13 to break the grapple. If you would want to use your action to do that. So yeah, you are up shit creek. Bloody shit, because it's red wine.
Oh boy. Boy.
Just leave me here, guys. I'm dead. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
I
Karen.
told you about the passage and everything.
Yeah, dude, run for here.
Well, he can't now. He's restrained by 2 different water weirds.
Yeah, that's not going to work for you, my friend. Karen will step up across the wheel and take the front and prepare a Eldritch Blast for as soon as she can see the dude.
Okay. Very good. Mandrid, you are currently levering that block up with your sword.
If I let go, it's gonna stop, right?
It is going to fall back down. Yes.
It's okay. He's dead anyways.
Is there anything I think I could wedge in there? I mean, that's what I was intending to do, is to wedge something in there.
If you take an action, I will. If you use your action for it, I'll say you can find something small to wedge under there.
Well, that's what I was trying to do, like before we engaged in, but that's fine.
Give me some sort of intelligence check. Just straight intelligence, we'll say.
Oh,
Or sleight of
No.
hand. Or sleight of hand.
both are gonna fail.
If you roll well enough, we'll say that you get something under there before the combat started.
I have a -1 in intelligence. I'm not even gonna roll. I'm just gonna take the.
Noise.
Okay. Yes, it takes you a little bit of time as you shuffle around, because you were digging your pack, but you're distracted by Evelyn shouting, and you go to run away, but then you remember that your sword is in the block, and you get distracted, and your hands get all jumbled, and you spill your bag out, so you're grabbing for stuff.
It's all wine now and
So
flushing past my feet.
Yeah. So you do manage to eventually get something wedged under there, but as your action. But you still have movement or a bonus action if you like.
All right. In that case, I'll run up here. I have movement, you said?
Yep.
I'm going to run up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can either take up the same space as Karen or get right here. I'm going to go.
All right. Stomping around is your best friend. Everybody who has ready actions can take those ready actions. Theron, do you choose to pull the thing forward like you can with Thornroof?
No.
No?
No, I do not.
All right.
Karen will be using Repelling Blast.
Okay. 17 does hit. So you're not. Does it get a save against that? I forget.
I do not believe so. I think it just knocks it back 10 feet.
Knocks it back 10 feet. So that would knock it over there's a railing there, so I'm going to give it a save. And I will roll it in.
Apparently, I can't hit it from here because it's a 30-foot range. So.
Okay.
Disregard mine.
Well, it'll then, assuming that it makes the save, it will eventually be within 30 feet of you. So we'll see. Let's see, what would that be? I'm going to say strength is going to try and grab the railing. Okay. It does, in fact, manage to grab the railing. It grabs it pretty good, so it does not fall over the edge. It has another 10 feet of movement or so it'll get up to about there, and then it will... actually going to be like saving. Okay. Yep. All right, so it gets to there. Very good. Back to Zolan.
Did you see mine? Dexterity save or 9?
Yeah, I did that.
Okay.
Did I hear him wedge that door at all, or try to?
Give me a perception check at disadvantage because you are being wrapped up in coils of wine.
Yeah. That's fine. Nope.
No.
Where's our shape water? Can that do wine?
No.
Make them into knot snakes.
I definitely should have given that plate back to you guys. I really apologize about this.
It's cool. We're on the right side now, so we just won't go back upside down.
You should stop listening to me telling you to open things.
Right, but
this will be the second character that Theron convinced Corey to kill.
Oh, is that all that plate was for? Was just so that we could get through the loop?
That's all this. Yeah. All you found out for so far.
Oh well, shit. Okay.
I love that song.
Well, I'm gonna go down fighting. Fuck it. Frickin', I'll attack the same one.
Okay.
Is there a spell called self-destruct? Can you Pokemon in this thing?
Oh, 12 probably misses.
12 misses, yes. All right. So your hammer comes down and smushes some of this wine, but it continues to coil and wrap around you. You feel like you've seen this video before in some previous life.
Right.
Theron.
I'm going. I'm gonna throw him with the thing.
Okay. What's so funny all of a sudden?
Nothing. Just second character I've killed.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. All right. So you throw him with it in the face. The helmet gets knocked askew a little bit, and it like straightens it and growls at you. It's the first time you've heard one of these things here make.
All right, that's my turn.
All right. Nope. Even with advantage, I can't hit. Says your AC was 18, Corey? All right. So this one does hit you for 10, halved to 5.
Okay.
Oh, tries to drown you as well. So since it hits you, it pulls you into itself, and you can no longer breathe.
Oh boy.
So let me look up the
Boy. Oh,
breathe rule.
boy.
Stop that. If you get that song stuck in my head, I swear to God, I will kill you.
You're welcome.
I just want the record to show that you killed Corey in this game, and then I more or less killed his character in my game.
Yeah, he's almost dead in the
Verdict's
Thursday
still
game.
out on that one, and then the first time we come back to this game, he's about to
That
die
time it
again.
wasn't my fault though. It was a drive-by shooting. This is definitely my fault, and so was Colleen. I should have just let her stay mute.
Well, she wasn't complaining.
Not acknowledging that.
Neither am I.
Corey, do me a favor and look up the drowning rules in the PHP. I can't find it.
Sure.
Thank you. All right, Evelyn.
I would like to Sacred Flame that thing again. Great.
All right.
Okay.
That's,
Here, I'll send them to you.
thank you. Nope. Rolled a 0. I am rolling hot tonight, except for that one strength save. That was nice. Oh, well, -3. No big, no biggie.
I go back all the way against the stone.
Okay.
That's it.
Uh,
I'm just letting you know I moved.
Appreciate it. Corey, you take another 5 damage as one of the other ones wraps around you.
Was that 10 halved again?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 11 halved. All right. Karen.
All right. Karen's going to do her Eldritch Blaster.
All right. Those both hit,
I will be using Repelling Blast.
of course, which means it has to make another strength save. It plummets down about 50 feet, and you hear it impact at the base of the stairs.
Karen's going to shrug and turn around and be like, okay, next problem.
He's still in there, and I can't get this to open any further. I don't think we have time to go through the cauldron room, but we know that there's a passage in the other world. Do we think we can break the cauldrons that fast?
Do we know how to get to the other room in this?
I assume it works just the same as it did in the Upside Down. We just scare the zombies away from the door, we destroy the cauldrons, and then we run through the secret passage, right? Right?
We can try. And
Okay. I'm fine with making dash actions to try to go that way to save his life.
Okay.
Manjid has no idea what you're talking about. He's just going to follow you. Just going to follow everybody.
When we get over here, are there zombies at the door?
Yes.
Do we still have to stay in turn order, I'm supposing? Because
Well, I'm gonna say you guys are out of initiative. We'll say you guys act like at the beginning of the round. So you can use your dash action to get around to the door with the zombies, and the zombies are in fact there. Zolan, it's your turn.
All right, I'll attack the one I'm inside of, I guess. I got no other option.
All right, 16 does hit. Actually, 15 does. You have disadvantage with the till hits. Okay.
Okay. Those are my 2 attacks.
Okay. That does kill that one, so you can breathe momentarily, but you are still wrapped up in the one above you, so you're still restrained.
That's fine.
Also, the wine is up around your knees at this point.
Okay.
Actually, you're a halfling, so it would be or a gnome, so it's up around your waist.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
All right. Wine weirds. All right, those both hit you. You're going to take, I'll do the math half for it. 7 and 8 damage halved each.
Okay, 7 and 8. Math in my head. Oh, Jesus. Whatever.
7, 8 is 15.
Right.
And you are pulled inside of one of them, so you are, again, unable to breathe, but you caught your breath again. All right, back to the top of you for you guys. What are you guys doing outside there by the zombies?
I'm going to cast Daylight.
Okay.
And I'm going to use it on my...
All right. That will cause them to run away. The door will open. Now I got to, I was just gonna be like, okay, you guys know how to handle this, but you're rushing, so I'm gonna have to make you actually fight through this room again.
Wait, we're rushing, so we have to fight? If we were going slower, we wouldn't have to fight?
I wasn't gonna make you guys. I was just gonna be like, you guys know exactly what you're doing.
Hand wave it, basically.
Yeah.
But because we're on the clock.
Right.
Okay, I see what
He's
you're
allowing
saying.
the
All right.
dice a chance to fuck us.
I thought this was one of those like slow as fast situations.
No. It's just I wasn't gonna make you fight the same combat 2 sessions in a row.
Okay.
It'll be great.
I like the idea of fighting it on a clock to save our. We are putting in a lot of work to save a dude we literally just met and saved.
All right,
true.
I go back to not caring.
Okay, that's fine too. Or do you literally go back to not caring, or?
Let me read my brand new character's personalities.
Karen thinks this is splendid fun, so
It's
she's
okay,
all
guys.
down for the
I did
rest
it to
of the time.
myself. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all.
Flaws. Sacrifices will be made in the pursuit of knowledge. What weight does a few lives hold against the secrets of the cosmos?
I mean, that play could be anything.
I asked him for it. He wouldn't give it to me.
That's why we should get it.
Yeah, my flaw is I'd risk too much to uncover a bit of lost knowledge. So we get along very well, Eve.
All right, fine. I'll be a cool person. So we scare the zombies away from the door.
Yep, the door opens. You're able to step in. I guess go ahead and roll initiative again.
Can I fling fireballs from here without stepping in?
Yes, but you still got to roll initiative.
I just didn't know if I could start killing cauldrons before cauldrons were a thing.
Oh, I see. No, when the door opens, that's when the skeletons come on.
Okay.
Actually, that's not true, is it? Hold on.
So when you
Sweet.
fuck with
The cart, I thought.
Yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Oh,
so the
well
skeletons
then-
don't start coming out. So yeah, you
Yeah,
guys, the
let's-
door
let's
opens. You
step
guys,
towards the door.
what do you guys do?
we're just gonna start cauldron blasting.
Yeah, I'm going to walk in. I'm going to
I
attack.
was gonna see if the door worked.
Oh.
Yeah, the door opens. You're able to get through. So if you want, you guys can get to basically like into that hallway if you wanted to without messing with anything.
Okay, let's go into the hallway.
Yeah, basically it's a dash, so you guys can get into that hallway. Just so you guys know, on that table right there, in the upside down, that table was empty. On this table, there is a dusty, Middle Eastern lamp.
Ooh, shiny.
Oh!
Darren is going to stare at the lamp.
He
Magic
is
ignores it.
5 steps behind, or 5 feet behind Karen. Is gonna watch what Karen does with his lamp.
Karen's gonna do the whole
Genius.
thing that she's been practicing all dungeon with the not touch it and throw it in the burlap sack deal. Like, we'll come back to this later when we're not trying to save somebody's life. Onward!
Zolan.
Is it my turn again? Oh shit.
Yep.
Okay. I'm
They-
smacking the one that I'm inside.
Okay. Yeah, they didn't save. They didn't engage combat, so I'm not putting them in initiative yet.
All right, so 16.
16.
Attitude adjustment.
All right.
And 19.
And alrighty. You smack it around, but you still can't breathe. And they're going to try
I've
and.
got a couple of minutes. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about the breath thing, but like I am worried about them beating the shit out of me to death.
Yeah. All right. So you guys step on through there.
Salt,
you
salt, 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 salt. Don't touch
Yep.
the salt.
You see the circle of salt.
Don't touch the salt. Don't fuck with the demon. I mean, maybe later, but not currently. Karen's gonna yell down the tube like, "Hello!"
Okay. What you see is that the tube here, you can see a stone drop just like it was on the other end. You suspect it's probably to keep the wine from flowing out this way.
Is it just as big as the other one?
No, it is not quite as large because it is not as big of a tunnel.
All right. Step out of the way. I'm going to try to lift this one.
Okay. Only one you can't help with this. It's so small, even Mandra's gonna have trouble like getting in and putting his shoulder behind it. So Mandra, you can do it. You will have disadvantage because of the size.
Cast guidance.
Okay. You have plus D4.
I cast Bane on the rock.
And a D4, you said?
Yep. Okay.
Cool.
You are able to lift it. So you lift it up to like knee height. You get some good flow there. Give me a strength save as the wine starts like explosively shooting out at your legs.
Oh god.
Oh no! Karen's gonna run
Is it
immediately back into the hallway.
is it that high
Karen.
already?
Karen, give me a dexterity save, an acrobatics check to not disturb the salt.
The wine is already about to do that, so
Oh,
I'm
that's-
just getting the fuck
that's
out of
a-
there.
That's
Oh,
a good
shit.
point.
Oh man, I might have killed the
Alright.
whole party, you guys.
That's why I was asking my question. Is the wine like didn't we jump out of like a head height
this is-
hole in the wall?
This is the not head height. This is like 3 feet. It's like a 3 or 4. You have to hunch over to get in that tunnel.
Oh, well, I guess
It's like a crawl space, and it's
where-
the tunnel that the wine. It's the
yeah.
tunnel the wine is coming out of.
I forgot
so
that the wine is coming out of that hole. So yeah.
And what's on the other side of the salt?
There's a demon in
a
the
There's an
demon.
salt.
invisible demon.
I drop. I once the wine starts coming out, I drop the fucking stone.
Athletics check, or I'm sorry, strength save.
It lands on your foot.
It's not a +4. I looked at it. I get a +3 to all saves.
Okay. Say DC 12.
Oh
Mm,
no.
Not with advantage.
Okay. The wine come bursting out. You fall prone.
Oh no!
The salt is washed away. Let's go ahead and roll. You guys roll yourselves initiative.
Oh god, I killed the whole party, you guys. I'm so sorry.
This is going much better than I thought it would.
Demons and wine weirds, oh my.
To be fair, it's not a demon. It's an aberration.
Wasn't it
Oh,
like
that's
a
even
worse. Oh, that's
slob?
much worse. That is much worse. To be fair, you guys, it's not a Baylor, it's fucking Asmodeus, okay? Like, let's be real here.
I'm not even gonna start writing shit in the journal until I know how shitty this day goes.
It's about to go real shitty. I might be able to survive this if I can kill this next wine weird in the next turn. But you guys might be fucked.
How are you gonna get out of there, though?
I don't know.
Get out
Maybe
of
if the
there.
wine weirds die, the wine stops fucking flowing. Maybe it's a fucking puzzle.
Maybe if he drinks enough of it, it'll get enough for him to just breathe or something.
Yeah, unfortunately, I am not a dwarf, so I don't have hardy constitution whenever it comes to drinking. Oh, should have went dwarf, you guys.
Zolan.
All right, I'm attacking the thing I'm inside of. Ooh.
That's a hit.
All right. Oh, fuck you.
All right.
Rolling those fucking 12.
Theron, you hear sounds like a combination between a laughter and a snarl and a sob.
Stop.
Eyes are gonna go wide. I'm gonna look down, see that the salt has been broken, and I'm gonna say, guys, we need to get out of here. Can we
Anyone-
see what's in here, or can we?
Hmm?
Can we see the slot in here?
No, you have not seen it on this level.
Okay, I'm gonna come back to the door over here.
Okay.
I don't know what else I can do right now because I can't see it, and I don't want to start conjuring things.
Got it. Karen.
Why don't you-
Sorry, Pat, what were you saying?
Nothing. I'm not commenting on his turn.
Okay.
Karen's just gonna keep backing up and be like, guys, I advise just yep, and then just keep backing up.
Okay. As you step in there, the zombies are no longer scared away by the sunlight that's not in the room anymore, so they're going to be moving in your direction.
Yeah, that's obnoxious. Okay, fair enough.
This being a very complicated encounter. I love it.
So there's how many zombies?
3.
3 zombies. Okay.
Do you want to take any action?
Can I see them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's those zombies. Is currently the gate still open?
Currently, yes. But like, remember, they're chained to it like as a harness. So as they move in your direction,
Yeah.
the
So
gate's
they're
going to go down.
moving to close the gate, right?
Well, they're moving
You
towards
know,
you,
it's going
which
to
will
be
close the
great
gate.
when that fall didn't kill what's his stompy boy, and he comes through the fucking door next.
All right.
Then this
Karen
is
is gonna use a
really
dash
is the
action
tomb
to
of
get on
annihilation.
this side of the gate.
Do you have that much movement?
With the dash action, I do, so I can't do
Okay.
anything else.
Very good. All right. Sloths are intelligent, I believe, correct? Oh yeah, they're intelligent. And he sees a downed enemy, and he's going to go and try and eat the downed enemy.
Wait, you were downed?
He was knocked prone because he failed his strength save.
I want to move my token just to see this thing.
You don't need to see this.
Let me remind myself. Does this guy have like?
Oh,
some-
there's nothing there.
What's a slough?
In
You said
what
sloths? Sloughs? They're
Slod.
intelligent. Slod. Okay. Don't know what that is either, but
It's a very fucked up salad.
It was sealed up by a lot of salt and fucking tombs and shit. I'm pretty sure it's not a good thing.
oh no, that part I forgot.
Well,
Also, aberrations are dicks.
Karen's like yelling, like, "Come on, guys!"
it's actually got some interesting spells too. I didn't realize that. However, I believe it's just invisibility, so when he attacks, he is going to lose it. So he is going to slash out at you with his claws.
I want to see his stupid face.
All right. What's your AC there, Mandred?
20.
20. All right. So he's going to hit you twice because he has advantage for 16 damage.
Gross.
And he looks like this. Oop, I just put the wrong thing on there.
16 to... I have temp HP, right?
Probably.
Oh no, I don't have it anymore. I'm down HP from the last session. I just need to figure out. Oh, he's
He's
Yeah, he
cool.
looks friendly, you guys. Just try to befriend him.
are his claws considered non-magical weapons? Heavy armor master.
Sloth's weapon attacks are magical.
All right, so I take all 16.
All right. Zombies will charge forward, but that will close the gate. But again, Karen, you have their gnawing faces chomping through it. I like little portholes.
I don't know why my rolling for initiative does not add me to the turn order, but I am not in it again.
Do you have your token selected when you roll it?
Yeah, I do it the same way I always do, and I'm not even using some kind of macro or anything. I'm clicking right on the sheet.
I think you're just doing it wrong.
That's what
Apparently.
The only thing I have to blame is whiskey, women, and cocaine.
I rolled again so that you could... whatever.
The
What is
skull
that
was me.
skeleton?
Don't worry about it. I put something on the wrong player.
Okay.
It's something for GMs. Don't worry about it. Not important. All right. Zombies are trying to gnaw on Karen. Mandred.
Can I...
Manager does not like this thing on him. He is going to. Can I see?
Sorry, Pat, you cut out there. What was that?
Can I see in the room that we just came from?
You can kind of see like the entrance of the hallway there. Yeah.
I'm gonna misty step into there.
Okay.
Actually, no. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. So you missed a step 30 feet away. Onto your feet, I assume.
Yes.
I mean, you can be on your back if you want.
No, thank you. I am then going to say, let's go. And I'm going to heal.
Okay. Are you going to move?
Yes, I'm going to continue to move. I'll move another 30 feet towards the gate. I'm just on a... So when I come out here, I see these zombies, right?
Yep. You see the zombies trying to gnaw. Like Karen, the gate is closed. Karen is nowhere to be seen.
All right. Once I see that, I'm going to... So I came... What was it? An extra 15 feet. I'm going to come another 10 feet back into the room so that the thing can't see me and I can't see the thing.
Okay.
And I'm going to yell, run. And then I'm going to heal myself. Not using a spell. I'm going to use my touch spells. I'm going to touch myself.
You're gonna, yeah. I understand.
All this necking and slurping of wine. It's all been sexual, Ken. Very
it has.
turned on.
I'm very. That's disturbing. Like, so you said you shouted, which means the zombies still know that you're there.
I think it might be Eve's turn. Didn't we skip her?
Did I skip Eve?
Just
That would've
because
been
she
at
wasn't in turn order.
14, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Eve. That's fine.
I use a bonus action to cast Houndville Omen. It's a long one, boys. Buckle up. I summon my doge directly adjacent to the slide, and I use an action to disengage and run 30 feet away.
Okay.
And then I owe you a doge initiative.
Yes. Did I give you a token for it?
You did, yes.
It's the hound, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you did. Cool. All right.
Okay. My initiative just don't work today. I'm sorry.
Weird.
There's 2 of me in the turn order if you want to modify one of them to be the dog.
I used all of my lay on hands to heal myself, by the way. Actually, no, I kept 5 and I used 5 of my healing hands. No, I can't do that. Never mind.
Very good. So, first zombie is going to come charging over this way. Karen, the gate's going to raise up a little bit, so one of the zombies like starts reaching its claws underneath the door to try and get at you. As this one runs away, and it swipes at Mandrid. That's another sheet that got opened. Sorry. Nope. All right, this one's going to be the one swiping at Karen. Karen, he'll have a disadvantage on the attack against you, so it will not hit. Sorry, guys, give me 2 seconds. I just got to go to the bathroom real quick.
Refilling my water then.
So, is there a list of Fae for? I went to D&D Beyond, but there seems to only be like 5. I thought there were more than that.
What are you looking
What are you
for?
talking about?
Fey type enemies?
Yeah. Yeah, Fae types for Conjure Woodland Being.
I don't know. You could... actually, I'll mess with an app as soon as I grab my drink and come back. I'll see if I can set a filter for Fae. I know I can set Beast, Aberration, etc.
It's not perfect, but if you sort by type, you can then do like Control F for Fey, and there's like a pretty good list.
And as a reminder, I do have the
Not a ton.
monster. I do have the monster manual on Roll20, so anybody in the game should be able to search the compendium and get all the monster manual stuff, I think. All right, Zolan.
Oh boy. I'm gonna attack the thing. Hey! Does that double Divine Fury too?
Yeah. Except you don't get your modifier twice, so it's just another one. So,
Alright.
7 plus 14, 26. All right, that kills that one. You are still restrained by the other one, but you're not being drowned anymore. Again, although at this point the wine is like up to your face.
Oh,
Okay.
you should have said Nip Nips. Nip Nips would have been better.
Oh, it's much past my nip nips. Alright, I'll use my second attack on this other one.
Okay.
Hey!
All right. I hate when it does that. Roll20 is being wonky tonight. They've been having trouble all week, according to their Twitter.
Yeah,
well, they
I've been...
updated the sheets and stuff, so I don't know if it's just my browser that doesn't like the new sheet for initiative, or whether it's because I'm doing it in a new window, or what's going on.
They've just been having all kinds of weird issues this and last week. My Saturday game, we had a lot of problems too. We had to stop for like almost a full 45 minutes to try and for the DM to try and fix some shit that was going wrong.
I personally am going to blame Nolan.
All right. Theron.
Now that everybody else is out of here, I'm going to walk back to the door.
Okay.
Is the zombie scared of me now? Since I have daylight.
Yes.
Can you close the door?
Yes, I'm going to close the door. And kind of do the whole putting your back against it, trying to keep it closed for a little.
I mean, give me an intelligence check.
They open.
This is not my strong suit.
It, in fact, is not your strong suit.
Can that be our new party motto? Intelligence checks.
Okay. I said like 8 or so to be the breaking point. You notice that it in fact opens outwards, so you can hold it closed, but you can't like put your back against it.
Okay.
I was gonna make it if you were like a 1 or a 2 that he was going to be like you put your back against it, it just opens the door and you fall out.
Okay, I got home and put my back against it, and then I realized, And I guess if I can still use an action, I'm going to attack this thing in front of me.
Sure. Yes, you can.
Do you still have sunlight up?
I do.
All right, so that does hit. All right. So Theron closes the door, tries to block it. We'll see how well that works for him. When the door tries to be opened, and he thorn whips the zombie. All right. Muttley.
Muttley attacks the slide.
Right. Is that considered a magical attack?
It's a magical creature. Let me read the 4 paragraphs of the spell.
Well, actually, it doesn't. The slots are surprisingly not resistant to non-magical damage, so we'll take it full anyways.
Oh, okay.
All right, strength save. Okay, he makes his save. He's not knocked prone. Not that it really matters. But he takes 10 damage. All right. Karen.
I see nothing about magical attacks, just for future references.
Okay. Karen. Matthew.
Sorry, I was muted. I am going to target each of these zombies once with a Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
And they're both going to be repelling blasts.
I like how the non-crit would have done more. Well, does more damage than the crit. That's nice.
Why does it do that? That's not possible. Hold on. It's not doing my modifiers again. Why does it always take those off?
What's your charisma mod?
5.
Okay, so +5 to each.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like every time I go off the page, it like goes to +? Instead of +.
Make sure you close your sheet and then reopen it, because like if you just minimize it and then go out.
Maybe that's it. Okay.
Okay, yes, but you said you wanted it as a barbarian, not your warlock that has your southern fried vampire.
Yeah, because this is going to be a low intelligence check.
Hey, just because it's Czechoslovakian doesn't mean he's going to be low intelligence. I think great. I resemble that remark.
Yeah, just because he gets low and does the Slav squat.
He's a barbarian. Insta dump stat.
All right, Slod is going to try and wreck that fucking wolf. Just so I know, how many hit points does your dog have?
Let's see. 37.
37. What's his AC?
14.
14.
Actually, it's 37 plus some more temporary hit points, which is half my sorcerer level. So 40.
40 total? Okay. Well, it takes 15 from the 2 attacks that hit. Now I'm even more insulted. Evelyn.
I would like to Radiant Flame the zombie.
Okay.
I meant Sacred Flame, but you know.
Okay.
That one.
Very good. All right. Yep, it burns pretty bad, but it is still up.
Did someone already swipe the genie lamp?
Yes, somebody already got the lamp.
Okay.
Karen has it in a burlap sack.
That's my turn for now.
All right.
All right. These two zombies got knocked back 10 feet.
Oh, yes, that is true.
Yeah.
Which means the door is about 5 feet open now.
Cool.
Oh, so that's the zombie's turn. Sorry.
Yeah.
So this one's going to charge forward. It's going to come down a bit, but it's still going to be up a little bit, so he's not going to have disadvantage on this attack. 16 to hit?
Nope.
Okay. Mandrid. Pat is not back yet. Oh, there he is.
Mandrid's typing.
Sorry, I'm back.
No worries. It was just your turn.
I had to run to the restroom. Sorry.
I understand.
Do you want me to explain in detail what I was doing?
I do not need a detailed description.
Okay, thank God. Okay. What did I miss in 5 seconds earlier?
Nothing much. The zombie in front of you is looking very badly off.
He's fucked up bad.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna hit him with my staff of striking, and I'll. Sorry, I can't push to talk and do things at the same time.
All right.
13 hit.
Yep. Let's see if it kills it.
Do I have to, regardless of whether I know, do I have to tell you first if I'm gonna divine smite it?
No, you don't. You can save. You can. Don't have to tell me a divine smite until it hits, but you have to tell me before I tell you if it dies or not.
I'm gonna divine smite it.
I told you it was bloodied already. It's dead.
Oh. Okay.
So yeah, it's toast.
And then I'm gonna run 30 feet.
Okay.
There.
Very good.
Let's
Mandrid
go.
can now see me. Hello, Mandrid.
Hey. Is the gate closed?
Partially. It's partially closed.
It's about half open right now. Not it's like 3 feet open. You can see Karen from the waist down. Zolan, you take 17 damage halved because he crit you. So it's actually 8 damage for you.
Okay. I'm still doing okay.
Yep, and you're of course being strangled in wine. It is now above your head, so regardless of whether you're in the thing or not, you'd be drowning.
Oh, is it like full? The whole room is full now?
The room's not full, but you wouldn't be able to swim and fight at the same time, effectively.
Right. Okay.
He's a barbarian. He doesn't wear armor, right? So that's gotta help some.
All right, zombie is going to charge over for Mandras. The door opens a little bit more.
There is light over here.
It's not going to hit. Zolan.
Oh boy, I'm attacking it in the face. If it has a face, I don't think it does. It's just like a wine tornado.
So I thought it was a wine snake.
Oh no.
Theron, you're right about the sunlight. I forgot about that, but I think that we're going to say because it's in the hallway and it's shining out, he's a little off the side. It's not going to affect the zombie there.
All right, one more attack. Hey, that'll do.
That'll do.
Oh, not bad.
So are those like mini smites? Is that what that is?
Yeah, kind of. The first person that I hit on my turn takes a certain amount of radiant or necrotic damage, depending on which I chose, and I chose radiant.
When he's raging.
Okay.
Yeah, only when I'm raging.
So you're like so you're that type of paladin or barbarian is like paladin-esque.
Kind of, sort of, yeah. You get a bunch of radiant shit, and yeah, the zealot barbs are pretty good.
Oh, they're called zealot barbs. Okay, that's definitely okay. See where that's coming from. Then.
All right, Theron.
Okay, I'm going to try and get through. Let me see how far I can run. Yeah, I'm going to run through and attack the creature that Mandred is attacking.
Okay.
And sorry, my screen got screwed up here. The thorn with the stone. And it looks like I hit.
Yep, you do hit. All right. Zombie's looking pretty rough. It's oozing more than it was before. Muttley. Muttley!
Damn it, Muttley.
That's dastardly.
Dick.
I
dastardly.
miss wacky races.
Me too.
Karen.
All right. Karen will now be focusing primarily on the zombie that is still close to her
Okay.
and be repelling, blasting it.
All right. Those both hit. The second one he has got to make is check for. He makes the check, so it's still alive with 1 hit point. His companion and Mandred both need to give me either strength or dexterity saves.
We know what I'm going with. +3. So
Okay.
14.
So with the +3, it bounces off of you and it's prone at your feet, but it is still like scratching at you.
Karen will wave a little bit and be like, sorry.
All right, the Slod.
Mandred will just grin at the proned combatant in front of him.
That's a crit. Let's see here. 23. That's going to be 34 damage to the dog.
Oh. Oh,
Okay.
bad things have happened
The
to the
dog
dog.
turns into Black Smoke and Avengers Infinity Wars out of the room.
Gotcha. And the Slod comes charging and snarling forward and it's going to be approaching Eve. But it can't, it's already used its action. All right. Evelyn.
Run away!
I advise you to situate yourself somewhere the fuck else.
I'm going to take the disengage action, I suppose, and move there. Actually, here.
Okay. Zombie is going to... Which one is that? It's the promise. He stands up. Attacks Mandred, bounces off your armor, Mandred. Mandred, you got 2 zombies in front of you. They're both looking pretty beat up.
All right, I'll attack the one that just got up because I'm mad that he's no longer prone.
Okay.
Fair.
That is a hit. DC 17 con save. Nope, he fails that. So you lob its head off, and if the body tumbles to the ground.
And then I will turn my gaze to the other one. I'm going to shield bash him.
Okay. Athletics check, please. Yeah, he can't beat that. All right, he is prone.
Then I will staff of striking his fought.
Okay.
What
Advantage,
body
yep.
part is the fotch?
That's the face
Okay. Just
for
wanted to
you
clarify.
non-New York Italians.
All right.
And then I'm a ghost. 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I get through the gate?
You can get next to Karen.
Oh, I'm going past Karen. 20, 30.
No,
Okay.
Karen's
If I
gonna try to
can.
stop you. I mean, if she can, use a reaction to grab your wrist and be like, "Help me pull the gate down," when everybody comes through.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. Very good. In the meantime, Zolan, you're continuing to choke on wine, which is some people consider that a real good night. 13 halved is 6.
Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, Zolan's actually kind of happy about this because he's missed wine in the fucking 10 years that he's been trapped here. So he gets that's a whole 10 years worth in 10 minutes. It's
Yeah,
fantastic.
this is I'm sorry to disappoint you. This is really shitty wine.
Aw.
Well, hey,
Joke's on
Still
you.
better
Zolan
than
has
nothing.
Well,
really low standards.
Yeah, that's true too, actually. He's not a very rich man, or at least he wasn't back in the day, but he's probably going to be a dead man soon, so we'll see.
His favorite kind of wine is the alcoholic kind.
Free.
Zolan.
All right, more attacks. And does that hit?
It hits.
And boom.
All right, so 24.
Not bad.
All right, it's still wrapping you up.
Alrighty.
All right, Theron.
I'm going to run out the door, and as I pass by Evelyn, I'm going to ask her if it's behind her. Evelyn, is it behind you?
What?
Is the thing behind you?
Oh, yes.
Okay. I'm going to run out the door, hopefully past Karen and Mandred, and start preparing to cast. Not actually doing it, but I'm going to get ready to. We just had to fight.
Okay, what are you casting? Or preparing to cast?
Nothing right now.
Right, what are you preparing though?
Oh, I'm going to try and do Conjure Woodland Beings.
Gotcha. Okay.
If
Karen.
we decide to fight, if we're actually going to fight it or not.
Okay.
All right. Karen is gonna, I don't know, ready in action to pull the gate down if Evelyn comes through.
Okay. Before Evelyn comes through, the slot is going to come flying out of the hallway.
Literally?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, literally. It has fly as an at-will spell twice a day. It's going to, as it flies out, it's actually going to have its arms back in the Naruto pose as it just comes like flying.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to come barreling out here. Anybody who wants an opportunity attack can take an opportunity attack on it.
Where is it coming flying out of?
Out from the door. Chasing all the halls.
All right. Well, Karen will take an opportunity attack, I suppose.
Yeah, so imagine. So we didn't get an opportunity to pull it down.
Okay, Eve was still in there. She hasn't. You guys said you were going to wait till everybody was out.
Oh no, fuck her. No, I'm just kidding.
Holy shit, I hit it.
All right.
Nope.
So the only one who hits is Theron. Theron, if you'd like to give me your damage roll, that'd be great.
How much damage does a punch?
Punch does 1 plus your strength modifier.
I do no damage.
0?
You do at least 1, so you do 1 damage.
Amazing.
The old sack tap.
Don't you have melee spells that you can use as reaction attacks?
No. I mean, I probably could hit it with a mace, but I thought this is.
So it's like giggling and cackling and growling as it flies by, and then Theron punches it, and it stops midair, and it turns at him and looks at him like a cockeyed, like a confused dog, and then it just reaches out and tries to pull you over the edge. So give me an athletics check, Theron, or athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
You get a +3.
Okay, so 12.
It beats you. Give me a. Actually, you didn't get the check on that. That doesn't count for your modifier. Your thing only counts for saves, not for checks. There, Mandred. So it doesn't count for that. However, it will count for Theron trying to catch himself on this railing. You can make either a dex or a strength save. Theron, your choice. Is your save any
Again.
better than that?
+3.
No, my save is well. No, it is not.
Okay, same +3 modifier.
Oh,
Yeah.
that only works for saves. I'm sorry.
Right, and this is a save this time. That's what I'm saying. So for the grapple check, it didn't count. That was the first roll he made. He failed that. So I'm like, so this was a dexterity save this time. Is your dex modifier any different than your acrobatics modifier?
No, it is not.
Okay. So you rolled 9 plus the 3 is a 12. DC was 10. So you are dangling from the railing 40 feet over the ground, over the pit below.
Okay.
Okay. Evelyn.
I will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and... So Theron's the one dangling over the ledge, and he's dangling
Yes.
right where he's at?
Yeah, he's like right there, actually, dangling over the ledge.
Okay. Hang on. I'm looking to see if I have any spells that really help here.
I'm
I feel like
not
we should
really
be playing
worried.
yakety sax.
Yeah, I don't got nothing, so I'm going to actually use my 30 to move here. But as I do, I'm going to, like, boop Theron's fingers on the railing to cast guidance.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm going to cast guidance on Mandrid. I'm going to stand back here.
All right.
There you go. Athletics, that fucker. I wouldn't have the movement to make it past, and so I would be cock blocking somebody else. Yep. I cheerleader this. I run up and I just go boop.
Wait, you literally just cast guidance and don't attack?
Guidance is an action.
You should
Oh, that
attack.
is-
You're trying to save the druid, the level 8 druid, from falling off a cliff.
When he can turn into a spider next turn.
I can turn into a
Fine.
bird.
Or a
Fine,
giant
Sacred Flame.
bat.
Sacred Flame. All right. Dexterity save of 15.
Keep forgetting you're a druid. I'm used to you being like warlocks and shit.
He's only been a druid now for like 6 months.
Yeah, but we haven't played as steadily.
That's true. Mandrid.
Madrid is going to sprout incorporeal wings from his back, and his eyes will start to glimmer. And that's his action.
Okay. Weird is going to continue trying to strangle.
Yeah, he
Yep.
is.
14 damage, so 7 half. Man, it is a good thing you got that half damage. You'd be
I'm
unconscious.
telling you, I'd be dead by that.
I'll also fly in between him and Karen.
Okay. So you're about
What you
15.
don't know, what you don't know is none of what's happening to Zolan is real. It's just a personification of his 10-year struggle with alcoholism while he was in the Upside Down.
Yeah, the withdrawals finally caught up to me.
God, I'm sure somebody out there has made that RPG. All right. So Zolan, it's your turn. You are being drowned and strangled and beaten up by the wine.
Ah, fuck! Come on. Hey, that one will hit.
All right. He has 10 hit points left. So, yep, you managed to kill it with your Divine Fury. So now you are bobbing in a lake of wine.
Is it still filling up? Can I tell?
I'm trying to think of how many rounds it's been. How many rounds did you say it's been? 7 or 8?
A lot.
Around about there, maybe closer to 10.
Yeah, I would say 9 or so.
Okay. Now, it's pretty much full at this point. It takes 10 rounds to fill up. So you can get one more breath at the top.
Okay, is it still filling?
Yes, it will eventually. Like at the end of this round, it'll be fully filled.
All right. Has the door opened?
No.
Fuck me.
Start drinking.
All right, I'm gonna go up and take a big breath so I can get my full time back, and then I'll start swimming towards the sarcophagus to see if there's like a switch or something to turn this shit off.
Okay. That'll have to be your next turn.
Yeah.
Alrighty. That was Zolan. Theron.
All right, you should get in the sarcophagus, close it up, then drink a little bit so you have a little So if I drop, would I get an attack of opportunity?
I mean, it's above you is the problem. But sure, I'll give you an attack of opportunity disadvantage if you wanted to. What are you trying to do?
No, I mean, would it get an attack opportunity on me?
Oh, well, it get an attack of opportunity on you. I see. I just said it's going to be a bit above you at this point. So no, it will not.
Okay. I can look over at Mandrid and everybody else. Then I can let go and
Okay.
shift into a bat, and then fly around over
All right.
this direction.
Very good. You're a bat. You fly away over there.
I was gonna say you should turn into a gorilla and like 3-floor body slam that fucker.
That already worked
Yes!
once, so I'm not going to try it again.
All right. That was Theron's turn. Karen, it's your turn.
All right. Karen is gonna slide over here, and then she is going to cast Hex on the dude,
Okay.
and then she will Eldritch Blast him twice.
All right.
The dude abides.
Okay. That's 2 hits. So minus 22. He's got to make 2 Constitution saves. He's pretty
plus-
good at that.
Is he immune to necrotic? Because I got 2 6s on my.
Oh, very good. That's a good
Max
point.
damage.
Yes, thank you. Okay, but he still makes the saves. He rolled a 20 and a 19. But it's another 12 damage. And he moves 20 feet back.
Yep.
Mandrid, you do not get attacks of opportunity on forced movement. So it gets that's 5. It actually gets moved back to like here. And actually, Karen, you did me a great favor. I appreciate it.
What?
Because remember I said he had some spell casting? Would you like to
Yeah.
know what one of his spells is?
I'm pretty sure knocking back is optional, so I'm gonna choose not to.
No, too late.
Kind of cold.
Out,
I need
not
a
that bad, but out of his mouth is going to fire a fireball.
Fun.
Oh.
How much HP does a bat have?
Not that much. Dexterity saves from everybody, please.
I'm flying in the air. Does that matter?
It does not matter for the dexterity save, but if you lose, is that a concentration on the wings?
No.
Okay, then you're fine. You're just going to
They're mine. They're real.
Okay.
I grew them.
What is the save DC? That'd probably be important to know what it. To be fair, I was going to do this anyways. He was going to cast himself because he's a crazy fucking aberration. But the fact that you moved him out of the way just makes life easier. DC is 14, by the way. So Karen fails. Theron rolled 15, so you're fine. So everybody takes 11 damage except for Karen. Karen takes 22.
All right.
I've-
9.
Great.
I always forget this rule. I take half, but I'm also resistant, so do
So
I
you
take
take
half
another.
again?
You take another half, yeah. So you only take
Okay.
5.
5.
Stupid magical fire damage.
I still had 10 HP. Thanks, Druid.
Welcome. That's what I'm here for.
And you just turned into a normal bat. I'm going to say that bat had 2 HP, Theron. So you're back to being Theron again.
Okay. Well, I looked it up. They only have 1.
Oh, okay.
HP.
All right. It's Karen's. No, that was the slot's turn. So, Evelyn. Actually, the slot's going to fly a little bit over here so he's not over the pit. He's crazy. He's not stupid.
Okay.
He just cut out of my. I should have more dark vision range than that. Oh well.
Oh, you raise a valid point. Oh yeah, I can see him. I'm going to cast Scorching Ray on this guy.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna cast Bless on myself and all my friends.
Okay.
And
Very good.
I'm gonna actually step around a corner so I don't get fireballed no more.
All right. And Karen, there's actually light from Theron's shield, so we'll just say that everybody can see. Whatever.
Oh, cool. That too. I mean, I have unlimited dark vision because of the warlock thingy. So
Casting at level 2, so I can give it to myself.
All right. So yeah, everybody has an extra D4 you can use on attacks or ability checks or saving throws.
Actually,
I took a bunch
Oh,
of
sorry.
damage. So I need to do a. How do concentration checks work? It's been a long time since I've done one of those.
It's just a straight con roll.
Okay, Constitution save basically.
No, just a Constitution check. Oh no, it is a save. Yeah, con save. And it's a damage. You have to roll half. It has to be. It's a 10 or half the damage, whichever's greater.
Okay, so that plus his 3 thing. How much damage was it?
It was 22, so you rolled 11. So you made it. You're
I
fine.
passed. Yeah, plus hit plus his 3 as well. So cool. Still hexed, bitch.
All right. So Evelyn casts Bless. You all get a D4 that you can add on to attacks or saving throws. Mandred.
Is it standing or flying right now?
It is flying. It's just flying. It just decided not to fly over the 40-foot pit.
So a shield bash wouldn't knock it prone.
I'll say you can try and shield bash. If you beat it by 5 or more, you'll knock it to the ground. So if you want to try it, you can.
Okay. Instead, I am going to cast Shield of Faith on myself as a bonus action. Fly my 30 feet over to it. Attack it with my Staff of Striking. If it hits, I'm adding 3 charges of
The staff.
the staff, and I'm also gonna smite it if it hits.
Okay. Jesus!
Oh, yeah, for
Oh, yes!
Wow.
Double all those dice.
So double your.
And plus D4.
Yeah, it doesn't. No.
That doesn't do D4 damage.
no, I was being an ass.
34-ish.
That's level 1. I'm doing it at level 2, obviously.
Okay, so we'll just add on that third D6 from the undead then, and just go ahead and roll that
double
again
it.
because it's just roll again. All right, and then figure out however many dice the 3 charges would give you, and roll double that.
I think it's 6. Hold on. I mean, I think it's an extra 1d6 for each charge. Yes.
So
So
it'd be
I'll just roll
That's
66.
Jesus.
Damn.
Paladins are great, guys, especially with the staff. It's awesome.
It wouldn't
it
let
again.
me do it. For some reason, the
Doesn't matter. Okay.
smaller panel is stuck.
All right, so what do we got here? Give me a second. 24, 34, 34, 44, 49, plus 18, 49, 59, 67.
That's a lot of damage.
I was hoping for more.
25.
I'm going to swing my Staff of Striking at it again.
Okay.
If it hits, I'm going to expend 2 charges out of my Staff of Striking, and I'm going to smite it at first level.
Okay. I do want to tell you, it is like a thunderous roar explodes in this place as you strike a mighty blow. First off, it falls to the ground because it has no chance of saving. Secondly, it is like it's coughing up blood. There's blood pouring out of his eye. This is very bloody.
Oh, you mean after that initial strike?
Yeah. So it's on the ground, prone and bloodied. So you have
So
advantage.
you
as well.
have advantage.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, so that hits.
Please tell me it survives like 1 HP and I steal the kill.
Actually, when you hit it with a strike, okay, and that's the smite. Alrighty.
2d6. No,
yeah.
that's not the smite. This is the
The
smite.
charges.
Okay. All right. It only had 13 hit points left, so
Oh.
yeah, this entire. And that's fine. The overkill is fine because you just basically did you did about 100 points of damage in 2 hits there.
I'm definitely taking a piece of this thing if it doesn't explode into a million chunks.
I mean,
Well,
no, it's exploding, but there's plenty of chunks that you can grab.
all right.
I want to point out that it was all my doing since I cast aid.
Hey, how much
I
damage did you do on the first strike?
69. Heyo.
67 actually.
So you
I
did,
turn around
you
heaving.
did 99 damage.
I turn around heaving, and I just look at you guys like, is the crazy one dead yet?
He means the gnome.
Karen's gonna nod like, I got that.
Zolan, you are in the thing. You said you're going to be investigating the sarcophagus.
Yeah, I want to see if there's like a switch or something to fucking get the wine out of here.
Okay. Give me an investigation check. By the way, it's a disadvantage because you can't see shit because wine is not opaque.
Oh yeah,
Why is
great.
not clear?
Yep.
Okay. You're holding your breath. But yeah, you don't find nothing.
I mean, I've got 4 minutes, so and I get to take a breath. So I don't know. Yeah, I just fucking. Is there any way that I can get out? Like,
there is a way. I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna go out of initiative.
You never know. Might unleash another slot or something while we're trying to free you.
So the way we're gonna do this from this point forward, we're gonna go minute by minute. I'm gonna give you advantage on checks because even with your disadvantage, you'll get one action per minute basically. Okay. I'll give you advantage because even with disadvantage, you're getting like 6 checks a minute, so it's fine. So you can give 4 chances to try and get out.
Oh boy! All right.
Can we re-leverage the door to like try to get a gap in the top of the room?
I will let Mandred make those attempts with advantage. But again, he'll get 4 checks for it, 1 for each minute. Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay.
After taking that thing down, Mandred outwardly says, I got dibs on whatever's in its esophagus. Jesus Christ. Sarcophagus.
Darren was going to say something, but then just closed his mouth.
Karen's gonna turn like, you want some tongue? Because after that, I will give you some tongue.
Damn.
All right, once we get up to the
cold vampire tongue. I mean, we don't know that. Sorry.
Once we get up to the door, I'm going to cast Bear Spirit, so we have double advantage.
Oh wait, we're going to the big door, not the little door.
We're going over here to the front door. We're gonna try to lift it again.
Whichever door we go to.
Well, Mandred's the one doing the lifting. Mandred, what door did you want to try and lift?
I guess let's try the big one. I mean, last time I was only
this one I can
able
give
to
you
lift it.
advantage on. And then plus guidance.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah,
I'm going to say that
last time I rolled crazy.
Yeah, so sorry, man. I didn't mean we keep it on all of each other, but I'm going to say that it takes a minute to get there. So you'll have 3 attempts to do it from this point forward. You have Bless, and you have Advantage, and you have Bear Spirit. I'm going to say if you can roll a 24, you will lift it enough to get a decent amount of wine out, so it starts flowing. But you have to make a strength save to not get knocked prone and drop the door.
All right.
Okay, but so let's do that first. This is round 2 of 4.
Can I assist him from the other side?
You are going to try and do it next. Well, you already have advantage. It makes no difference. Jesus. Okay, 24 because you had advantage. So yeah, you are able to lift it.
No, I need a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw DC is 15. We'll say because it's going to have much more pressure.
Plus 3.
Plus
and
4.
plus, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
I already made it.
So Zolan, you are able to. You feel the thing brushing through. Give me a dexterity save to get out without knocking Mandred over and dropping the stone thing on you.
Oh boy, I'm really good at this, guys.
DC is 15.
If I rage, do I get advantage on dex
No.
saves? I don't think so.
You
God
do
damn it.
get a +3 on the save though, because you're
Yeah.
within my aura.
Okay, all right, come on, baby, come on.
Holy shit,
God.
that's loud.
That's 14. No,
Yeah.
it's not enough.
That was one too little. All right. So you knock Mandred back. The stone falls. Now, I'm gonna try. Let me read this real quick because it's not falling the full distance, but it is magical. It's room 20. Why can I not find this? Where'd it go?
My
Is it too
eyeballs
far?
just pop out of my face, I feel like, and explode all over,
All right.
man.
Just roll like
It's
a
a-
1d2 to see if
it's
it's supposed
supposed- It's supposed to be 10d10 damage.
Oh,
I-
Jesus.
I will just reduce that by a quarter because it's not falling the full amount. So
I
I'll
don't
say
think
that
it's gonna matter.
I will do 7d10. Would you like to do the honors to yourself there, Zolan?
Yeah, sure. I'll do it to myself because I'm dead anyway.
Are you outright dead though, or can you be healed?
Were you also in range of the temp HP? How
I'm not
what's the
outright
range on-
dead, but I am definitely unconscious under this thing.
Hold
Okay.
on, what's the range on the temp HP?
I don't think-
It wouldn't have mattered. I had 17 HP left, man. Like those fucking water wines, water weirds got me pretty.
Plus plus Theron didn't know exactly where he was. Plus he was through a 5-foot brick of stone. It's not going to affect him.
Fair.
It's a good try, but no. Okay, so the wine is pouring out still because now the thing's being held open by Zolan's. Well, actually, hold on a second. If the save fails, the creature takes 10d10 bludgeoning damage. If this damage reduces the creature's hit points to 0, it is crushed to a pulp.
Oh, we also
there we go.
had the rock red wedged under there too.
It doesn't matter, dude. I'm dead. It's fine.
all of that, and this is how it ends.
Okay, on my way out, just in case, can I just do this where I'm just holding the plate out to them, like
Sure.
just so that they get it back?
Yes.
At least let me do that. So
Okay.
they have it.
Mandred, after the thing like crushes him to a pulp, literally inches in front of Mandred's like.
Oh yeah, can we also
eyes.
say that? Can we also say that like literally my freaking eyeballs and like tongue explode all over Mandred just
No.
for the hell of it?
Hold on a
No.
second. Mandred, what were you saying?
Mandred just walks away, regardless of whether his innards explode all over Mandred. He's gonna walk away twitching, and he's never gonna be the same ever again.
Okay. Yes, if you would like your innards to spew out like a dog that got run over by a car, it absolutely does, but it mixes with the wine, so it's not really noticeable unless you look too closely at it. You were so
Yeah, that's
close
true,
to
it was
escape.
already covered. I know, it's all right. You gave us the chance, man. It's fine. It's a
Yeah,
good
you-
way for Zolan to go.
I gave you more of a chance than the book says. You're not supposed to be able to lift that thing at all.
Oh
So
wow, okay. Yeah. Okay, I gotta ask. Oh well, no shit. You don't want to tell me. Tell me later. I need to know fucking what was actually the way to get out of that. I want to know later. I'll
oh,
figure.
there's no way officially to get out of there.
Oh really? Oh
No.
fuck. Okay.
It is one of the deadly traps. I mean, there's a couple ways I can think of that you could get out, but it's not supposed to be a way to get out of there.
Oh,
The
that's
way it was-
awesome.
The way was don't listen.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Zolan went out like a badass. I killed 3 enemies by myself and almost
Yeah,
got out.
but nobody knows that.
Yeah, nobody knows that. It's okay. Zolan knows, and he gets to go to the Unseen One's glorious world of games.
No, he
No, you
doesn't
don't.
because the Soulmonger is still active.
Oh shit! No, fuck.
Soulmonger keeps you from dying, A. B, you didn't really die in combat, you died to a brick. How does
Doesn't matter.
how does your god feel about that? Win in
He'd be
combat
all
and
right
then
with it because I went out like a badass even still.
All right.
Mandred makes his way back to the room silently where the aberration came from, and actually, no, he doesn't. Never
Characters in
mind.
2 sessions. I like it.
Mandred gets all the way over to the sarcophagus, and if anybody follows him, they just see him standing there staring at it because he doesn't move to open it after the last thing that just happened.
Okay. Yeah, I think, by the way, the wine Oh, actually, that's a good point. The wine continue. The wine's going to pour out around his body, so it's pouring out pretty quickly. It takes a while for it to drain because the whole door's not open. But it's not coming out powerful enough to like knock anybody over after the initial surge. So it takes a minute for it to like drain out. It like pours over the edge of the lip of the stairwell. There's puddles of wine now in the room, Mandrid.
So I guess we all just decide not to talk about what just happened.
Oh, you're standing next to that sarcophagus, Mandrid?
Oh yeah, that's what I was standing. That's what I was talking about. I was standing next to.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna open it because
Gotcha.
I'm too terrified as to what's gonna happen if I.
Got it. There's actually two sarcophagus there. There's one on the cart, and there's one in there in the slot room. But why don't we take a 5-minute break real quick, just as a group? Everybody?
Okay, yeah. I'm trying to catch
Yep.
up on the diary.
Got it. So 5 minutes.
Okie dokie.
So, I wonder if the slot had anything on it.
Demon teeth? Or aberration teeth?
At least you guys survived. I was gonna feel bad if the fucking aberration woke up and just killed everybody.
Like this whole section I've just been imagining us like, have you ever seen Benny Hill?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was
Like when
thinking.
he's like running around to yakety sax, like two people run into the room and like bump into each other, and like one opens the coffin and like one dashes out of the room, and like one starts banging on the door as the wine starts pouring in.
Yeah, and then we run around and we get all the way to the other side. We open the door 2 fucking inches and it comes in the room and we're like, oh fuck, that guy. And we immediately dash back through the room. We just run to...
Like we start dashing back out into the hallway, like immediately, like, and then like cue
Good
like
stuff.
this like fast forward fight motions, and then we like run back to the door and like start like opening it Three Stooges style, and then drop the door on the dude.
Oh well, rest in peace, Zolan. We barely knew you.
We
Remember
rescued
that-
you from the upside down and then squished you under a brick.
Remember that time you made the perfect token, found the great art, made up the voice, the whole backstory and all that stuff, and your character arc was, I got them out of an alternate dimension that they didn't need to be in the first place.
That I only really went into to get my character out.
So I wonder if your next character is gonna be one of these pods or something.
I might not make another character for Tomb of Annihilation. I'll probably wait till we do the next campaign.
I mentioned this in text. I don't know if folks saw it, but unfortunately I have to bow out after this campaign.
Yeah,
missed.
I already knew that.
What's going on?
I have a year-long deployment, so I will be lucky if I have internet at all, let alone solid internet and awake at the same time as you guys.
Where are you gonna be?
An undisclosed location in Southwest Asia.
You don't know yet, or you can't tell us because it's secret. Super secret.
More of the latter. I kinda know, but more I don't need it on stream and recording.
Gotcha.
It's great. It'll be fun. I hear it's nice and warm this time of year.
Yeah, Southern Asia would make it summer, so yeah.
How's Linus holding up with you having to leave?
Oh, it's super great. Let me tell you.
No, I figured she'd probably be pretty upset. Of course you would, right? Like, you gotta be gone for a whole fucking year.
Yeah, I'm gonna ditch the house and move her on the base to cut our rent in like half. And base internet stuff sucks and whatnot, but she'll be closer to my work and all of the resources and stuff at base and whatnot. And she's actually gonna quit her jobs for the spring semester so that we can like hang out for what little time I have. Because I'll be bouncing around to glorious places like Texas before I go.
Oh boy. Oh, so she's gonna have to stay in California the whole time?
Sounds like it. Sounds like she'll be stuck here for the year while I'm gone. But I am trying
Man, that
to
sucks.
use this as leverage to get orders, like come back and be given a new base.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's right. You were talking about wanting to do that, so maybe that'll work out. That'd be nice.
You know, after a decade of 3 different installations, finally make my way out of California. Join the military, they said. See the world, they said. Spend 13 years in the American Southwest, never going further east than Tucson or further north than Sacramento.
Hey, but now you're going to Tehran, so that's fine.
I mean, aside from a few vacations to Afghanistan and Qatar, and that one time I was in Korea for a day for a year, you know, yeah.
For a day, for a year.
That's how you get through a year in Korea. You just one day at a time.
that and hookers. But anyways,
I thought that was Thailand.
No,
Yes.
in Korea, it's actually all the Taiwanese hookers. They import them.
Okay. There you go.
In 2005, it was Russian hookers, but now we're in the double-digit years. They've moved up to Taiwanese.
Is it
It's
an
only-
up move or is it like a lateral move?
Yeah, it's the most important things we discuss here on our D&D stream.
We're talking about ladyboy hookers, right?
At least half of them.
One of us is, so
Hot.
all right. So you have the crushed corpse of your brief companion. Amanda's being a emo angel in the Pentagon room, which is very New World of Darkness, but whatever. What are the rest of you doing?
processing this new wealth of information. No, his token got deleted. That's sad.
I deleted it. Yeah, he's dead. He's gone.
Do I notice anything about the coffee?
Yes, let me describe to you the room again. 1 second. The air in here reeks of sulfur and brimstone. On the floor of this chamber, a pentagram is traced in salt. What was. Around an ornate sarcophagus, the lid is covered with figurines of prancing frog-like humanoids.
Karen's gonna be grabbing Theron and Eve and like dragging them over to this room.
So, can I check the corpse before we go? Of the sod?
Yeah.
Is there
yeah.
anything on it?
If you're actively doing something, she'll like tap her foot impatiently while she waits.
The slot does not have anything on him, no.
You don't need
Okay.
to drag me. I'll come along with Karen. Sorry, I'm
Karen,
like trying to type all of the glorious things that have happened in the last 2 hours into notes that will make sense when I look back on this.
Oh,
and
good,
laugh.
because Karen's about to present another exciting idea, in which she pulls out the magic lamp and goes, "So we could wish for him back alive."
As you pull it out, you hear like shaking back and forth, and like from inside, it sounds like there's a muffled like trying. Oh,
Do I know anything about genies and lamps?
After hearing the noises, Karen will be slightly more gentle with the lamp, but not yet touch it with her bare hand.
Theron is just kind of transfixed on it.
By the way, what languages do you all speak?
Uh,
Common, Abyssal, Celestial, Draconic, Elvish, Dwarvish, and Infernal.
Celestial.
All of those, and plus Goblin is the only unique one that hasn't already been mentioned.
Primordial. Primordial is like the elemental languages.
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Okay. So Theron, you can kind of understand it as speaking Terran. So it's kind of like listening to someone speak Spanish when you know Portuguese. Like you can kind of make it out.
Aren't the individual elemental languages like dialects of Primordial, basically?
Basically.
Can I understand anything about it?
If you can if you take a moment, you will be able to kind of get a sense that it is. It sounds like a male. It sounds like a female voice, and she is promising, like riches and just like amazing riches if you just get her out of this damn lamp.
Hey, Karen, I think you should open the lamp.
Karen's gonna be like, all right, should we fix the salt circle first?
I think what was in it is. But there's.
She's gonna hold up the burlap with the lamp.
There's something in it, and it's saying that if we let it out, it'll give us a whole bunch of riches, or to that effect.
Yeah. Karen kind of got that gist, but she was suggesting is it a demon? Should we put it in the salt circle to open it?
I think the circle's already broken.
Yeah, she's asking you to fix it.
Do we have the knowledge to repair it?
You could try.
I think it was a spell. I don't have the spell prepared.
While you guys are discussing that, Mandred's looking for a way to open the sarcophagus.
Well, actually, could I try and repair the circle?
Yeah, you give me an Arcana check and see if you can successfully repair it. Mandrew, you said you're looking for a way to open it?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, it just pushes open. You can totally push it open.
All right.
Eve is going to
look back at you guys.
What?
And Eve says,
during all of this, I was waiting for a moment. Eve is going to say, just so that we make one smart decision today, I don't think we need to be in any rush to attempt to let whatever that is out. So let's handle one thing at a time so that we don't get ourselves into another situation where we have two fires to put out.
All right, Theron really wants to see what's in the lamp, but
Okay.
Theron says, what?
So Eve is probably right.
Oh, okay, sorry.
You keep cutting out still, guy.
Okay, I said Theron really wants to see what's in the lamp, but Eve is probably right, so I'm going to hold off.
Okay.
While you guys are fixing
sarcophagus first?
Yeah. Mandrew, go ahead.
I was going to say while they were fixing the salt, Mandred will push open the sarcophagus.
All right. So Theron is fixing the pentagram as best he can. You push open the sarcophagus. There is a varnished urn. There is a there is a potion, and there is what looks like a petrified frog egg, a large egg.
I'm going to look at the three items I'm gonna turn back to the rest of the group and say, "Come look at this stuff. There's no weapons in here."
All right. I'm gonna
Is that
go. Darren's gonna go over there and look while trying to repair this.
Do I recognize the potion to be anything?
I mean, you recognize it as a potion, but you have to do like either like taste it or you'd have to do like identify or something.
Karen's gonna start casting. Wait, hold on. Is identify concentration or just a single use sort of situation?
Identify is single use, but I believe it is a ritual.
Yeah, I have identify and detect magic as rituals, so I'm gonna cast detect magic as a ritual.
The urn, the potion, and the egg are all magical.
Okay, what school of magic do we?
The urn is enchantment. The potion and the pearl are just like artifacts.
Okay, I will let them know that, and then I will turn my gaze onto the magic lamp.
Okay. So, now you guys can hear out. So perhaps they could hear in.
So how am I doing on the magic circle?
I mean, you feel like you're doing a pretty good job.
Okay, do I know what I'm going to be done?
I mean, it's gonna take 10 minutes for Karen to cast detect magic. So I mean, you can take however long you want. How long do you want to take with it?
Well, do I think it'll work?
You think it will?
Okay, well, I'll finish it and
Karen gives you
tell
a nod of approval.
Karen that the circle is fixed as best as I can get, and I'm going to step out.
Manager will collect the items and walk out of the circle.
All three of the items?
Yep.
Okay. Which one do you grab first? There's an
The
urn.
pearl.
The pearl? Okay.
Yep.
When you touch the pearl, it's actually like the egg.
The egg, yeah. You said the pearl last. I don't know.
Well, that's because it's actually a pearl power, functionally. So it's confusing. But as you touch it, a tendril of slime rises from the surface and transforms into a frog-like head that bobs towards you. A croaking voice sounds out in your mind. Nang Nang will help you now. Do you accept the spirit?
Did Mo give me any info about this room?
No.
Okay.
Wongo doesn't like the pentagram. So he's very upset that you're fixing it again. But beyond that.
How do I feel about this thing? Do I know anything about Ning Ning?
I need to go look at my chart.
It was the one with the frog king at before.
Yep. Ning Ning is the grung.
Somebody's crunching real loud.
Sorry, I forgot to mute before I bid in that next carrot.
I, as a player, don't know enough about the grung to know if I should accept.
Well, if you say no, it tries to take over your mind anyway. So.
Yeah. So Hunter has a chart that he's made where he thinks, and he.
I'm going right
now.
now.
1,000 characters. So.
I think that I, as a player, and Eve was kind of working on this, think that the Froghemus is either lawful evil or chaotic good, but I'm not sure which.
Well, this isn't the Froghemus. This is the grung.
Oh, grung. Grung is, by my best guess, neutral evil.
Neutral evil, is that?
That should be fun for a paladin.
But do I know that? Just because you know it doesn't mean I know it.
Eve, we just, on our last break before we came down to the second floor, Eve spent time trying to figure out the story and tell you guys. And that's why when we got down here and shit hit the fecal matter impacted the rotating oscillator, I took on Moa's spirit.
All right, so knowing that, I guess Mandred would say, thanks for the offer, but I've been doing pretty good on my own.
Okay. Then you have to make a save. 1 second.
It's a charisma save.
Yep, it's a DC 16 charisma save. You do get your bonus for your aura.
I kind of wanted to lose on it. So I'm starting with a 9 here. That's not good for me losing. Fuck. Yeah.
Hey!
Well, there you go.
All right. Yep. So yeah, you rolled a 10, so you do fail, and you are inhabited by Nang Nang. Let me give you the handout for it.
I'm glad that's how it went down, because Mandred's character would have definitely said no, like as a
Yeah.
character.
That's my
But then you
favorite
failed
part.
anyway.
is
That's just really interesting.
we have the pretty boy holier than thou who is now turning into a goat and being consumed by an evil spirit.
All right, I've given you a handout, Pat, in the chapter. You'll see it on chapter 5, Tomb of the Nine Gods.
Mm,
At this point, am I the only one not mentally influenced by a creature?
Probably.
Yes. Or, the Zolan smear.
Karen's gonna get jealous and put on her ring of what was it? The ring of shielding.
Wait, do you still have the Gios on you, or is it taken off?
Oh no, it's off. It's been
Okay.
off. Ever since we learned remove curse.
Oh, yeah. Wait, did I ever cast it on you?
Yeah, like ages ago.
Okay.
Also, by the way, Pat, that is a Pearl of Power. Now it.
Oh, what?
Yeah, he cut out.
Sorry, it's a Pearl of Power, and you are now attuned to it.
Ooh.
What does that mean?
I'm going to read the description real quick.
You get an extra spell slot.
You can speak a command word and regain 1 expended spell slot.
Oh, that's the bomb diggity. And aside from what's in this handout, never mind. I kind of get a sense of who Ning Ning is by it says Ning Ning the Grong is. I kind of got a sense of
Yeah.
I'm wondering if the thing that I'm able to do, if I would immediately start doing that.
Well, do you want to pick up the rest of the items in the sarcophagus first?
Oh yes, I'm gonna grab the other 2 items as well.
Okay. So which one do you grab first, the potion or the urn?
The potion.
Potion you pick up, no problem. It is the potion, some sort. You haven't identified it
I
yet.
put it away, and then the urn.
Okay. When you touch the urn, please give me a Wisdom saving throw. DC is 21.
That's not good.
This is a great session, guys.
Oh,
Oh, you made it. Good job. So you are not affected by Otto's irresistible dance.
Oh.
Wait, the urn had Otto's irresistible dance on it?
that's a level 8 or 7 spell. 7,
6.
6.
But it was cast at Oh no. It wasn't cast at a higher level. It just also had a psychic damage effect put on it.
Does anything else happen from the urn, or do I notice anything about the urn once I pick it
No.
up?
What happens? Well, you don't pick it up because when you touch it, like you hear like a loud clang, but you're able to resist the spell. But the spell's still there, so I mean, you can I don't know if you want to try and touch it again, but you know that it's...
No, I would pull my hand away, and then that's it.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, I'm gonna taste the potion.
Okay.
Do you want me to take a look at it?
I say no, and I turn around and I stick my finger in it. I taste, like I turn away from you.
Eve turns to Theron and say, "This group makes smart choices."
So, because you're testing it, I'm going to give you advantage on your...
Save and throw.
Yep. It's a DC 13 con save, because it's a potion of poison disguised as a potion of the best healing potion, like the D20, the 20D6 plus whatever.
Yeah.
So, if you cast Identify, it was actually specifically says in the book that is disguised well enough that Identified is not identified as a potion of poison.
Oh, cool.
But because you're testing it this way, I'm going to give you advantage because just a little bit of the poison. So, Constitution save with advantage, plus your aura, you make it.
+3. Yep.
Yep.
All right. Now, after I taste it, do I notice that it's poison?
Yes.
I'm gonna spit it. I'm gonna spit out and say, "Ugh, poison," and I'm gonna put it away.
Actually, doesn't your thing say that you're immune to poison damage? Or resistant?
I think I'm resistant to it. Yeah. Let me look. Oh yeah, as a paladin. I have resistance to necrotic and radiant.
Look at your Ning card that I gave you. I think that says that you're resistant as well. Matt, did you say you put on a...
I'm definitely thinking about it.
Yeah.
No, the
Yeah, I
Ning
think I am gonna
script
put on
doesn't have
that.
anything
Okay, never
about
mind.
that. It only has 2 things on it, unless you gave me something different.
Nope, that's what it is. I thought it was.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm going to put the
no.
ring of protection on.
Sorry, divine health. I'm immune to disease.
Okay. The ring of protection. Which tomb do you get that out of?
Drop bear.
Upstairs, drop bear on the left when we came in.
Okay.
The
that
masks.
is... Yeah, I just gotta remember which creature that is. Is that Oblaka?
It was a bear of some sort. Hold on.
Obalaka the Zorba.
Yeah, Oblaka the Zorba.
the
Okay,
Zorb.
very good. So, as you put it on, the small bear-like creature billows towards you with a ghostly roar, and you have...
I've already met him once, so I'll be like, yeah, I get it. I'm okay.
Yep.
Is that pearl of power a one-use thing, or
Once per day.
To it once per day? Okay.
Yep. You're attuned to it as once per day. And as long as you're inhabited by the ghost, you are attuned to it.
When is the end of the day? Because I need to know to roll for my staff. Actually,
Whenever you guys take a long rest, it's at the end of your long rest.
gotcha. Well, then in that case, I'm gonna speak the words to use the power to regain a spell slot at second level.
Okay. Yeah, it's up to a 3rd level slot. You can get it back. All right, Matt, I gave you a handout. It's in the journal under Chapter 5, Tomb of the Nine Gods.
Awesome.
So Theron's going to look. So Mandred, are you not going to take the urn?
I will tell him. No, I have no interest in the urn. I got what I needed. And I'm gonna walk away.
Can I insight check the paladin that I barely know?
Sure.
I know he's been kind of interesting this whole time, but I wanted to just see if I get a vibe of him being like night and day different from before he walked into the salt pentagram and started touching shit.
Not night and day, no.
I want to go pick up the urn.
Okay, give me a wisdom. What does I say? Wisdom save? Charisma save?
Yeah, wisdom save. And I've got advantage because I'm an elf. They get advantage on charm. And I'm gonna die.
It was a really tough session to summarize without 17 paragraphs.
Okay, so yeah, so you immediately start to hear a discordant drum pound in your head. So let's see. Do you say? Yep. So on your turn, you get to make a wisdom save to try and get control of yourself. So this first round, you're going to take 8 psychic damage.
Karen's not going to help Theron, but she will start dancing with him.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna start holding up this jug and I'm gonna start dancing.
Yep.
But my face is not going to.
Manager's gonna start laughing.
Karen's got like a big goofy smile on. Like, yeah, I like it.
You're also fucking up the pentagram again. Well done.
Great.
Give me another wisdom save. Oh, so close.
When Mandrid's +3 aura.
Well, Mandrid said he walked away. I don't know if he walked back closer to his dancing companion.
I would have walked like probably over to like here, but I still would have been within. I wouldn't have walked that far away.
Okay.
Not just to keep him in my aura, but just for sake of not leaving the room entirely, because I wanted to stay around to see things happen.
Okay, so we'll say you're within the aura that you are able to save out of it, and you don't take the damage.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a look at the jar and over there, or the urn over there, Mandrid. Back at the urn, and then back at the pentagram. Then I'm gonna open up the urn. Is there anything in the urn?
Bones and ashes of a grung.
Yeah, we'll go with that for dancing.
What? Oh, okay, I get you.
So Theron's gonna look a little bit unhappy, but put the urn in his pack beside the urn.
The Kayleen urn?
Yeah, the jar of Kayleen.
I'm really concerned about the amount of affinity that this party has for the dead and dying.
Hey, I just picked up something and made me dance. I'm not gonna put it back.
I can't argue with that logic. Do we wish to destroy the glass cauldrons in attempts to get the artifact from the next room? Or now that each of us has taken on the spirit of the gods, have we done quite enough and can press towards the soulmonger?
There was or Theron's gonna say the elemental inside the jar or the lamp. She promised us wishes if we let her out.
Riches, not witches, not wishes.
Riches, I'm sorry.
I think that we can worry about riches once we've survived this particular hellhole. I don't necessarily need to be any richer until we're out of here. But that's just my thinking on the matter. I'm open to that question being posed to the group.
I mean, we just watched Mandrid take out a slod in a couple hits. I think we can handle, a tiny element.
What's the worst that could happen is the downfall of many a mighty man.
Right, Theron just really wants to see what's in there, the lamp.
By all means, it's something we can do. I just wanted to make sure that my opinion on the matter was stated aloud before we went into doing it. If nothing else, so that I can simply say I told you so later.
I mean, Theron's not going to open up the lamp, but he wants somebody else to.
You know, every time you've convinced anyone else to do anything that you weren't going to do, it's been just super great so far. So if we need any other things,
it's definitely Theron's turn to step up and open the jar for a jam for himself here.
So, how many times can I use that thing that summons a veg?
oh god, yeah, don't you got a monkey for this?
Once per day.
Do you wish me to use Mage Hand to open it?
Yeah, that'll work.
Karen, do you have any issues with that? Or
Nope.
Are you...
Karen's okay with that. She's gonna be going to the other room, but she's okay with that.
I'm going to step out of the circle, and I'm going to suggest that Evelyn put it in.
So the lid's not on the sarcophagus anymore, huh?
No.
I'm gonna summon Mage Hand, and I'm gonna use the Mage Hand, and stop me if you need to, kid. I'm gonna use the Mage Hand to take the lamp, because I'm not touching the fucking thing. And I'm gonna hover the lamp on over to the edge of the sarcophagus, and set the lamp on the edge of the sarcophagus before... Is it like the Aladdin lamp? Can I just like grab the little doodle on top and take the lid off of it?
Basically.
I would like to do that.
All right. Coming on.
Before I take the lid off, I use the thing to become invisible.
All right. So you lift off the lid. A small tornado of sand rises up out of it as a woman in diaphanous robes appears before you. Crinks, kind of like, snaps her neck, like stretches her neck a bit. Oh, it's so tight in there. Oh, hello. It's nice of you to finally let it. What's so funny?
I'm from Sweden, yeah.
10,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck.
Has it been that long? I don't know. I don't feel like it's been 7. But it might have been. It has been quite a while. Oh, my lamp is so dirty. Who might you be?
I'm going to look over there at Evelyn, who is no longer there. I'm going to say, my name is
Hello.
My name is Theron, and you cut out.
That's all I said. My name is Theron.
Oh, hello, Theron. You lesser creatures have done me a great service. I'm glad that you finally came to your. And you see that she is wearing quite a lot of jewelry about her person.
I make the Mage Hand do a thumbs up.
Okay, it's invisible, but that's fine.
Is it?
Mage Hand,
so.
yeah. Wait, or is that only the version of it that's invisible?
I know invisible servant, or unseen servant's invisible.
Yes, we found your lamp, and I heard you crying from inside it, so we decided to let you.
I was not crying. I was trying to make a deal with you. I'm not crying. I am far too powerful to just weep like one of you puny mortal women. And she points over at Karen and says, she might have been weeping.
This is a female Jinn?
Yes.
Well,
Karen's gonna like raise her hand and be like, people have been trying to disassociate me with mortals for years.
Yes. Well, how did you get stuck in that lamp, and how did you end up here in this?
Let us not focus on the past. Let us not focus on the past. I feel that my power is returning. I will be taking my leave here soon. But thank you so much for freeing me. A deal is, of course, a deal. And she will take off. She has a some like cords woven in her hair with sapphires embedded in them. It says these should be worth quite a lot in one of your mortal markets. So I do believe this will satisfy our arrangement. And she'll hand them over to Theron.
Thank you.
Okay.
Does
Oh, and
anything-
by the way, if you want to get out, you just go out into the main hallway and then take a right, and then your next right, and there's a hamster wheel looking thing. Walk up the hamster wheel, and you'll be right there.
First off, she's going to insight check the hell out of you.
And we're all dead.
I'm wanting to say that, considering I have Moa in my head, that as soon as Karen says that, I would speak up and say, no, it's just a joke.
What?
That's not
I had her
true.
totally fooled. She's going to get trapped to the Upside Down.
Yeah, but I have a thing. I'm sorry. Because
She's... Sorry?
because Snake Man in my head. I
Give
don't know if
me...
you heard that.
I did, yeah. Give me a charisma check. I'll give you advantage for your honesty.
Just straight up charisma check.
Well, they don't really have diplomacy in this edition. Let me see if there's a better check for it. It's not because it's not persuasion.
It's not persuasion per se. I just wanted to make sure whether you wanted me to click the charisma button or...
Yeah, just do charisma with advantage.
Bam.
All right. She'll turn over to you and say, "Oh, that." She'll point at Karen and go, "Oh, that is quite funny. You need to watch your who you joke with, oh, little one. You never know who might be more powerful. Yes. But in the meantime, I do not need to traverse immortal means. I have my own ways out. Toodaloo." And she will plane shift out of existence.
Even in assault.
Yes. The check you made was A, not nearly enough to repair the soul, and B, it is designed to hold aberrations, not elementals.
Yep, just making sure.
Karen was totally ready to send her to the Upside Down.
That's fine. I'm sorry that I have a god who's... I can't lie to people, but that would have been hilarious.
Darren's going to pocket the... well, I'm going to take a look at whatever she gave, and then I'm going to pocket it.
All right. They are each worth 1,250 gold.
And how many did I get?
2.
Ooh.
Manjud will ask to see one of them.
I'll hold one up so you can see it.
He's just going to stare at you blankly, like, are you serious? And he's going to hold his hand out.
Darren's not going to want to hand it to you at first, but he's eventually... And then pocket the other one.
Manjud will say, what do you think this will fetch? Do you think it has any magical powers? So he'll rattle it around, hold it up to his ear. Probably,
Aside from being given to us by that Jin there, I don't think so.
Unless this conversation has been longer than 10 minutes, I still detect magic up.
Okay, it is not magical.
So I will inform them of that.
Manjud will nonchalantly put it in his pack and say, all right, where are we off to?
All right, Darren's going to eye where you put it, but he's not going to say anything.
I didn't want to interrupt, but Eve is totally going to apologize that Karen was correct. And that that was not a terrible idea. She does not, however, acknowledge that Theron was all about that life.
All right. Well, that's a perfectly crommy place to stop for the night, since it's getting towards the end of the evening. Didn't go.
Damn.
Session didn't go the way I thought it would, but that's all right.
If
I
I put a bunch
recommend
of shit
this
that I
is-
thought was gonna happen on a dartboard, like the dart landed in a garbage can on the other side of the room.
Can I recommend
That's-
a long rest in this room because it's probably one of the most highly defensible locations we've encountered on this floor.
Hey, see, he's got easy access to some one too.
It hasn't really been long enough for you guys to take a long rest. You took one before you came to this floor. It's only been like 5 hours at most.
I can heal everybody up.
We didn't take
Hasn't it?
one in the upside down.
No, but
Yeah,
you weren't.
I was
You
still
weren't
missing
in.
spell slots.
But you weren't in the upside down that long.
Not terribly wrong. I guess you're, or long. I guess you're right. Maybe like an hour or two.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
We could probably take a short rest and I could heal everybody up afterwards.
I'm fine either way. I haven't
Yeah, I'm
technically
gonna
taken
cast it and
damage.
install myself because I get my slots back on a short rest.
Either way, I must go. I had a great time. Thank you, gentlemen.
I must go. My people need me.
Thank you all for playing. We'll take care of all that next week, Karen. So,
Oh, that was great. That was awesome. Thanks, everyone. It's great to be back to it.
Yay, fun
Doing
times.
Karen things.
Sorry for killing your other character again.
No, it was my own fault. I opened the sarcophagus. I did it to myself twice in a row, man. That's just what happens in the Tomb of Annihilation.
Womp womp.
So
three- that's 3 PCs I've killed in this dungeon over 2 groups.
yeah, so Wongo gives me a flaw that says I don't care at all for well-being. So y'all have been some good guinea pigs.
Don't care at all about the well-being of others.
Yeah.
So you ratted me out for lying because you just thought it would be.
That was.
I didn't rat you out.
That was me.
Oh, okay. Sorry. That's why
my
we were
my god
explaining
has a
gods.
flaw too. So each of us has a thing, and
Yeah, so does mine.
yeah, I wouldn't let you. Knowing that was a lie, I would not allow it to transpire, basically. But my benefits far outweigh my flaws. I don't know how everyone else's god is.
Was going good, so I killed Kayleen.
But
Again, that was 100% Kayleen's fault for fucking being like, I'm gonna drink from this thing again. Oh, I turned into a man. I'm gonna drink from it again. Like, fucking, that was totally my fault.
Well, I mean, if you had drank from it, you might have turned back into a girl. I don't know. Could have
that is
happened.
a thing
Yeah,
that could have happened. Also, Corey, I'm getting real goddamn tired of making new overlays just because you died.
Not my fault.
All right, guys, I gotta go too.
It's not my fault that you streamed.
Night.
everything. Take it easy.
See y'all.
Thank you, ladies, for playing. I'll see y'all later. Internet, go fuck yourself. I don't think I've said that yet. Peace.
Yep. Almost made it the whole session, but the internet, it's got to go fuck itself now.